Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are, and welcome to QuizzleMania 33, the ultimate thrill ride, the showcase of the Amorons, the greatest spectacle in all of sports infotainment. I am Adam, your Disney World Prince Blompier. I am joined by four sugar-high sprogs, sick from a spin on the teacups and fighting each other for the last toffee apple, the QuizzleMania trophy. Without further ado, let us meet our players. First up, he is not tall enough to ride Space Mountain. It's Nugget. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
It's been a while. Louis.
It has been a while. I've been very busy recently. I've been very, very busy. I finished my dissertation this week where
Congratulations.
I had to use some of your work as research and cite Ross Sapp.
Oh no, really? In an academic paper? Thoroughly undeserved.
I did it on wrestling because what else would I have done it on? It seems to be my only personality trait at the moment. I had to cite Ross Sapp and one of his reports, which did pain me, but it was done. I also won the WrestleMania gauntlet, beating both Sean and MuscleManMalcolm. I'm hoping to win this and then win QuizzleMania. But you know what? It's four wholesome dudes. Hopefully, can have a good time.
They are exceedingly wholesome dudes. Do you have a strategy? Obviously, you've taken some time away. Do you have a strategy for coming back? Have you got any ring rust on your Nugs?
I would like to emphasize that the breakaway was not my decision. If it was down to me, I would have been on the QuizzleMania after I lost. Mm-hmm. It was an enforced exit by the powers that be. But no, I'm just going to have a good time. Hopefully, get some questions right. If I get them wrong, so be it. But no, have a good time. Looking forward to it.
Laissez-faire. It's nice to see this chill attitude on you, Louis. It suits you. Yeah. It's great.
I'm trying a new, less competitive, just like whatever happens. Let's go with the flow.
Just like water off a duck's back. It's great. Exactly. It's a positive mental attitude. Have a wonderful show. All right, next up, making his return to QuizzleMania. By public demand, no less. It's the one, the only, Triple M, MuscleManMalcolm.
Yeah. Oh, hello. How are you? How are you doing?
Oh, I'm great, MuscleMan. How are you, sir?
Just coming off the big wave of a century. Everyone's wanting MuscleManMalcolm back, so I had to come make an appearance. I had to come back to win that QuizzleMania championship.
The only problem is, MuscleMan, obviously the last time you were on the show, did not walk away with the W. In fact, one walked away with the L, losing to the current QuizzleMania champion. I mean, that's got to sting. How are you using that? How are you feeling that? Talk to me, sir.
Wins and losses come and go. MuscleMan's here to stay. Let me talk to Sean real quick. All right. Hey, Sean.
Would you like me to bring him on screen? Or do you want
No. He can watch from the back like a jobber that he is. Okay. So as I was saying, hey Sean, hate to be a heartbreak kid. Okay, but I am going to win this championship. Just like I have a better chance of winning this than Sully has rolling a 2 on that stupid board game channel. All right. I am getting 100 points on Yahtzee. Look down. Whose name comes first on the marquee? MuscleManMalcolm. I'm gonna win this. I'm in this to win this, and I'm gonna take the championship.
I mean, it's bold to bury board games to me, but I like the passion. I've always liked the passion, MuscleMan. That's why the fans love you so much. Do you have any final strategies? Obviously, you've dealt with Sean, you've got no respect for Sully. That much is clear. But finally, Louis. I mean, Louis is a past champion. What's your strategy for dealing with the young one?
I mean, he was passed for a reason, right? So he's not anymore. So therefore, Malcolm no care. Malcolm cares about Sean, and Malcolm cares about getting that championship off of Sean and bringing it back to the United States, to the capital of the country, Washington, D.C. That's what I'm worried about.
Well, have an amazing show. He's fired up, and I'm fired up too. And now, after having broken the internet when we announced he was making his debut on QuizzleMania, he puts the lad into Chessington World of Adventures. He is the one, the only. It's Sully Mania. It's Sullivan Bo Brown. Hi, Sully.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. What are you doing here? What are you doing?
I don't know. My wrestling knowledge is extremely limited. It's kind of roughly 97 to 2004, and then it cuts off entirely. It's like a fugue state from there on in. But it will be great. As long as I get asked questions around then, it will be just fine.
Sweet. Let me just restructure the entire quiz for you, my dude.
That'd be great. That'd be fantastic. No, I do know a little bit of later years. Don't worry. I won't be totally lost. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
So a lot of fans know you from No Rolls Barred, but for anyone who doesn't know Sullivan Bo Brown, why don't you tell the fans a little bit about yourself?
Well, listen, what I'm going to give tonight to the fans is a strategy of strong and wrong. I'm going to go real hard and real wrong on everything that I answer. And I think I'm aiming for that all-time low score of under 4 points of Denise Salcedo, my brand new best friend. Of course, Denise. And so I'm looking forward to that a lot. I think this is going to be great, but expect shouting and wrong answers.
Excellent. Well, the world's most affable man, Sullivan Bo Brown. Do follow all of his exploits over at No Rolls Barred on YouTube. Do you like board games? Of course you do. Give us a follow. But before I let you go, before I move on to our reigning champ, Sully, the people must know, what's your favorite fast food franchise?
My favorite fast food franchise? It's probably I don't know if this is leading to something.
It's not, Sully. We ask it every time we have a new guest on.
Oh, really? Oh, I
Yes.
didn't know that. I thought this was sort of like you had a fast food advertiser who was like waiting, hoping that I would guess them.
This is not a trap, I promise.
I like Five Guys a lot. I like them a lot. They're tasty and delicious. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. What a lovely man. And now, the reigning and defending champion, the nemesis of all. That's a reference to Alton Towers. The man to beat. That's a reference to SeaWorld Orlando. The Ayatollah of rock and roller coaster starring Aerosmith. That's Disney Hollywood Studios. It's the Ding Dong Lord. Hello. It's Sean Ross Sapp.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How are you?
I'm going to say some nice things. I saw Malcolm trying to cut a little shoot promo on me, and that's okay. It's giving me real Steve Austin, Bret Hart 96 vibes where, calling out the legend. Why wouldn't you? I'll say something nice about Malcolm. Congratulations, Malcolm. He is a very accomplished power lifter. Very good. I'm very proud of him. He set the world record for the deadlift for a person who has finished second in QuizzleMania. So congratulations to him for that. Now, usually I've got like Luke and Ollie. It's a varied group, right? And sometimes in the past, Ollie has been very outspoken about my language, and he doesn't like my language. I have come up with a solution for this. I am debuting my own NFT. Own NFT. Now, a lot of people are asking, what is an NFT? I didn't know myself.
What does the F stand for, Sean?
No, NFT. Hold on. Give me the wide shot.
I'll give you the wide shot.
Non-fuckable token. What this is a very digital, completely non-physical purchase that Ollie Davis can make for $1,000, and it will get him one episode of me not saying fuck on the air. Completely. It's completely fungible, but it's not fuckable. Now, Ollie's not here right now, so fuck that, first off.
Okay.
You know where he is?
I do. Do you
know what on screen is he pretending is happening?
I believe he's been blown up, and that has necessitated some form of surgery.
It's a cover.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting ass cheek implants right now as we speak. He has to lather his ass with like solvents and topical creams for 45 minutes a day, I'm told, to grow that ass.
I mean, we have 800,000 subscribers now. He has to be dummy thick. At those kind of numbers, you've got to clap them cheeks.
I know he wants to outbutt everyone, and I'm here for it, but I'm ready for the NFT takeover. That's what we're here for.
All right, have a bloody wonderful show, Sean. So many bits. God bless him. Right, before we move on with the show, I do just want to take a brief pit stop to say, are you frustrated by entertainment providers region locking their content? I know I am. That's why this episode of QuizzleMania is sponsored by Surfshark, a wonderful VPN which you can get a wonderful deal on. Head to the link at the top of the description, Surfshark VPN, surfshark.deals/jamthatjam. Enter promo code JamThatJam for 83% off and 3 months for free. But don't take my word for it. Take the word of this handsome son of a bitch. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you're anything like us, you don't want to be told that you can't watch certain TV just because of the country you live in. Make sure you maximize your entertainment options with a great VPN like Surfshark. At WrestleTalk, we all use Surfshark. Pete uses it to watch Japanese Netflix because he's a massive weeb who just wants his senpai to notice him. Laurie uses it to watch The West Wing on US Netflix because he's the head of the Martin Sheen fan club. Luke is using it to watch all the DC movies coming straight to HBO this year. He loves DC. Much better than Marvel, he says. Ask him about it at This Is Luke Owen on Twitter. And Ollie uses it to thoroughly encrypt his browsing so no one in big tech finds out how often he buys lederhosen. It's often. No matter what you want to use it for, Surfshark offers secure access to servers in over 60 countries across the globe. Try it today at surfshark.deals/WrestleTalk. Enter promo code WrestleTalk for 83% off and 3 months for free. Make sure you use that link in that code so Surfshark knows that WrestleTalk sent you. Again, that's surfshark.deals/WrestleTalk. Enter promo code WrestleTalk for 83% off and 3 months for free. Oh, and one more thing, jam that jam. Awesome. There we go. That's just a little bit of fun. Let's welcome back our players, shall we? Boom, 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 boom. Let's start the show.
Here, I'll take this down. I know that is a demonetization risk back there.
Thank you, Sean. We're sponsored now. A bit of decorum, please. That whiteboard, the foundation of so many bits. Hell, let's start this game with the right stuff. It's The Price is Shite. Of course it is. You know how this goes. I am going to show you a bit of wrestling tat. You are going to tell me how much it's worth in dollary dues. American dollary dues, please, not Canadian. I'm also going to tell you where it's from. The closest without going over. I mean, Sean, you all right? Did you break something? You look like one of the Royal Tenenbaums. Anyway, so Sean, you know how this works. The closest without going over gets 5
I've been
points.
here before.
I know. All right, so let's start with, I hate this. This is from www.shop.com. And again, it is in dollars. How much for the severed head lantern of Bray Wyatt? I believe it's life size. That's a little family-friendly bit of merch, isn't it? While you write down your answers, I'm going to head over to our Ultra Chat. If you would like to Ultra Chat us, please do that. I can't remember the link, but they do in the chat. So our mods will hopefully put that link in the chat right now because I have forgotten it. The Creepy Otaku says, also, Adam, here's $50 for reading those WAP lyrics 2 weeks ago. The nerve of some people. Hashtag jam that jam. You're more than welcome, but thank you for donating £50. That's ridiculous. Queejibo says, first time watching live. Looking forward to some wrestling-based silliness to distract from my 9-month-old son being in hospital awaiting open heart surgery. Only one parent allowed because COVID, so I'm stuck home alone. Could really use some good vibes. All the good vibes in the world to you. Yeah, we're really thinking of you, and I'm absolutely sure things are going to be fine, but you have our good vibes nonetheless. And the Creepy Otaku says, hey guys, it's my birthday this Friday. I'm turning 22. For my birthday, me and my friends are going to make some hashtag jam that jam signs and hold them up in the Thunderdome. So look out for those. And don't worry, SRS, we got an FTF sign.
Thank you.
Just for you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much, Creepy Otaku. Right. So we're starting with this monstrosity. How much for it? Let's start with you, Louis. How much for the severed head lantern?
90. That's my notes. You don't want to see them. 94.99.
94.99. All right, Muscle Man.
I'm going with a good old 250 or 249.99.
249.99. Sullivan Brown.
It's the present of a psychopath. It's 139.99.
Very nice. And Sean Ross Sapp.
Even if I get it wrong, I'm just happy it's 1 penny more than Louis by chance.
$95 dues. Can confirm this severed head lantern will set you back 99.
That's a double win for me.
That is such a good dunk, Sean. That is such a good dunk.
Man.
Of course.
Well done.
All right, so next up, how about this? It is a collection of 10, not 1, not 12, but 10 CM Punk action figures. It's a job lot. It's all of them or none of them. How much for the 10 CM Punk action figures? Adam Blamplate says it's finally happening. Sully Mania is running wild. Hashtag Sully Mania 1. Also became a Patreon this week. Jam that jam out. Fuck everyone. Thank you so much, Adam Blamplate. Still hate you though, and I will destroy you one day. Detective Titwhistle says, evening chaps, something about penguins. Also a question for, I'm sure you can guess, are you evil? Hashtag Team Sully Tom, hashtag Sully Mania running wild. That's a lovely little in-joke to a wonderful series that we run on No Rolls Barred called No Rolls Barred Play Blood on the Clock Tower. Sully, are you evil?
Yes. Always.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Well, we'll start with you, evil Sully. How much for the collection of CM Punk action figures?
There's a lot of them, but none of them were in any boxes, so I've gone for $19.99.
$19.99. Nugget.
I've gone for a bit more than that. I've gone for $49.99.
$49.99. Triple M.
People are obsessed with CM Punk figures. I'm going with $150.
$150, our current high roller. Sean Ross Sapp.
Going with 200.
200. All right, let's see. This collection of 10, not 1, not 12, not 10, CM Punk dolls will set you back $409.
That is psychotic.
They're not even in the
nothing
boxes.
there worth that much.
It's just plastic.
There's plastic. Some of them, I don't know if you could tell this, some of them are the same. Look at the third one from the top. Third one from the left on the top, and the third one from the left on the bottom. That's the same figure, that is.
Yeah. The fourth one from the bottom, the fourth one at the bottom, and the second one at the top are the same as well.
Yeah. Still, half a G, or you can do one, apparently. But that is another 5 points for Sean, which is exciting stuff. Up to a half star, dominant champ. You'd love to see it. Next up, it is a packaged, so not just the CD, but the package itself. Royal Ready to Rumble soundtrack.
So the disc is in there, correct?
The disc's in there, my friend. Featuring tracks from Biff Naked, The Offspring, and many more.
Biff Naked covered the We're Not Gonna Take It song on there because I remember they did a music video.
Oh, very nice. I'm not sure what else is on there. From the looks of it, it seems like the Offspring doing some sort of song. Kid Rock's on there, WWE's favorite band. Run DMC, POD is on there. Papa Roach, goodness me, the Motley Crue. What a selection. Right, so how much for that? Jace has donated $5, saying, hey, gang, thanks for all the laughs and good times as I'm entering a stressful part of my life, graduating college and figuring out this whole life thing. I know I also have you guys to turn to when I need some cheering up. Hashtag jam that jam. Always have us here. But good luck with the next stage. This is so exciting. College is done, and now for life. And Hoss316 says, I didn't know until today how badly I needed to hear the phrase, Sully, whose nips are these? Stuff. All right. So Sully, seeing as you are the people's favorite currently, why don't you hit me with how much for a Ready to Rumble soundtrack CD?
I keep on undershooting it, but I've gone for $8.99. I just don't see it's in too bad condition, and it wasn't a great film.
No, it wasn't. It sure wasn't. Muscleman Malcolm, how about you?
Yeah, kind of the same feel. Mine's $9.99. Like we're buying the network. It just wasn't that good. I'm not bumping that in my car at all. So
that's fair. Sean Ross Sapp.
I'm going with 12. I think it's probably something that someone values as nostalgia, and they're going to pretend it's worth more than what it is, but probably overshot it.
All right. High rolling indeed. Louis.
Gone for 1999.
1999.
I'm too old. I'm too young to know what like CDs are worth.
So you assume they're like gold.
They did go for that new.
Well, I can confirm, go big or go home, right? It's $25.95.
Why would anybody?
Paying this money.
Dead technology. It's got to be worth something, right?
Sometimes being so detached actually helps.
That is quite right. Let's move on to something a little more impressive. Can we? Shall we? So this is signed, worn ring gear from Finn Balor for the Royal Rumble 2019.
When you get the whole thing.
So you get the jacket, you've got the pants that had Finn Balor's big old penis in them, you've got the knee pads, and you've got his boots, all signed and all ring worn for the Royal Rumble 2019, where you went against Big Bully Brock. So gotta be a big boy. D'Artagnan says, good luck, everyone. Let's find out who, if anyone, can dethrone SRS. And thank you for the birthday shout last time. I had a lovely time. Hashtag jam that jam. Fantastic news. And ScarMac94 said, I had a dream where Sean Ross Sapp was my organic chemistry professor and immediately failed the entire class except for two of us because we subscribed to Fightful Select. Also, hi, Sully. Are you evil? Lovely stuff.
Yes, I am. I've tried to establish it so many times.
I can imagine a life where Sean Ross Sapp jeopardizes young people's career because they don't subscribe to Fightful Select. That makes sense to me.
I mean, you should. All of you should. I broke 2 stories over there today. For the love of God.
What were they about?
I don't know if we should talk about one on the air.
Oh, okay.
Please don't.
But the other one was just like, where have Omos and AJ been? And it's not Nigeria like they claim.
Is that what they were?
AJ said they've been partying in Nigeria.
Oh, well, good for them.
Where Omos got sunburned, according to AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Bit of fun. All right. Well, let's start with Louis this time. Louis, how much for the Finn Balor, as William Regal would say, signed gear from Royal Rumble 99?
$2,500.
$2,500. Interesting. Muscleman Malcolm, how about you?
Yep. For the Balor crotch pants, I had the same amount.
Wow, $2,500. Snapsies. Sean Ross Sapp, any advance?
That's a 4K dick, my friends.
That's $4,000. Sully, let's go with you.
I've gone way too big. 10 grand.
Damn. Hey,
That's
listen,
how much I'd pay to wear
that
those
dick
pants.
is worth what you'll pay for it.
Oh, I'd pay 10 grand to wear those little pants.
Well, I know what we're doing our next crowdfunding about. Right. So can confirm these will set you back. That's a 4K dick right there. 4,999.99
Listen, there are some items that are like $9.99, and you look at them and you go, no, that's $10. Then there are some $9.99 items that you go, oh, that's $9. When you look at that price, you don't say that's $5,000. You say, oh, that's $4,000. I'm getting that. Where's that been? $4,000.
All right. Final item on the docket for this, our first round of QuizzleMania 33. Exceptional show with exceptionally lovely people. How much for this CM Punk foam fist?
Oh.
Now, this is, I believe, sold by WWE, but I got it off eBay. How much for the foam CM Punk fist? Flame Inc. has donated $5 dues, saying, Adam, 2 questions. When are we getting the worst of the worst QuizzleMania episode? The bottom 4, a.k.a. Ollie, Denise, and whoever else. I'm assuming you're talking about Pete. And who else does really bad in QuizzleMania?
Brian Zane had a shocker,
Steve.
but then Brian Zane had a shocker, but then didn't.
No, Brian had one bad day. Steve is... Yeah, he circles the bottom of the pile. And number 2, how do you feel about What Culture name dropping you and the boys in their 2 million subscribers milestone? That's very nice. I watched some of their videos. Bloody well done to them. I absolutely no hard feelings between me and anyone who works at What Culture, at least from my side of things, especially all the people who were there while we were working there. love those guys and could not be happier for them or their new studios as well.
Yeah,
They've
the
got,
people
like,
who work there are great.
Yeah, they're absolutely wonderful, aren't they, Sean?
I
Sean,
do legitimately like them. I
They
think Simon
are-
Miller is one of the funniest people in the world.
he is. I mean, just all the Adams. All the Adams are just beautiful, beautiful people, as I'm sure you can trust me in saying. Sean, how much for the CM Punk foam finger thing?
I'll go 80.
$80.
80.
Goodness me. Sullivan Brown, big spender. How about you?
I've gone $70.
Ooh, $70.
See, that wasn't that crazy.
Louis,
Yeah.
I've gone for 100.
$100. And Muscle Man Malcolm.
Guys, it's a foam finger. Like what? It's a foam finger. What the 50?
It's a foam fist.
Oh, okay. Foam fist is more fingers.
Is a fist more or fewer fingers? That's an interesting psychological conundrum.
Wow.
But can confirm this foam fist will send you back $120.
I would argue that
Not
people
crazy.
who get fisted would say more fingers.
Thanks, Sean. We were monetized for 26 minutes and 44 seconds.
One of the best
Wonderful.
runs of QuizzleMania history there of being monetized for that long. So well done, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. We did well. Well done, everybody. You pat yourselves on the back. We did it, team. Well done, everybody. Okay, so the final scores after that round, so the initial scores, I guess, are as follows. In joint last place, Sully and Muscle Man Malcolm with 0 points. And in
Nice.
second place with 10, it's Louis Dangor, ladies and gentlemen. But in first place with 15 big ones, it's the champ. It's Sean Ross Sapp.
And that's like my worst
I-
round.
By 1 penny, he got me.
By one
Yeah.
penny.
1 penny.
1 penny.
The crucial
Listen,
penny. my
I'll
friend.
go full Vin Diesel on you. It doesn't matter if it's an inch or a mile.
Okay,
I
wonderful.
win.
So we are moving on now. We are moving on to a new round, which I am not sure is going to work, but we're going to give it a go. So this is called, ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute warning. And it may be biased in the favor of Sully because he's English and an actor. Sully, have you ever heard of a show called Just a Minute?
Oh, I love that show. Fantastic.
Oh, fantastic. Excellent. So Just a Minute is a game
There's some
show.
skullduggery going on here.
It's not
Proper
skullduggery.
skullduggery.
Not
You're
at all.
also from the British Isles. This is your part of your heritage as well, part of the great BBC radio tradition, Louis. It's a game show where I give you a subject to talk about, and you have to talk about it for 1 minute. That's all, just 1 minute. The catch is you cannot hesitate. No ums, no pauses. You cannot deviate from the subject. So it means you can't say incorrect facts, and you also can't talk about something that's completely unrelated to the matter. You also can't repeat words. Now, you can repeat some words like I, a, and the. We're not going to be dicks about it, but you can't repeat any words that aren't part of the subject. So, for example, if I was to say to you, Sean, talk for a minute on the rise of Hulkamania, you would be able to repeat rise of and Hulkamania because they're the words on the card, but you can't repeat any other words. So if someone does and inevitably will fall into the trap of hesitating, deviating, or repeating, you simply buzz in by shouting out your own name. Everyone, please test your buzzers in 3, 2, 1.
Sullivan.
Malcolm.
Excellent. Wonderful stuff. Then you will simply say what you're challenging for. If you correctly challenge, you will get 1 point. If you incorrectly challenge, you will give the person you've interrupted 1 point. If you are the person speaking when the time runs out, you get 5 points. So that is how it goes. I am going to be keeping an eye on the stop clock.
Sorry, by incorrectly challenge or correctly challenge, as in guess what they're talking about?
No,
Or
you'll know what they're
just
talking about.
continue? Just
Yeah, if they
continue.
were like, for example, if I say the rise of Hulkamania, right, and someone else says, oh, so Hulk Hogan was a something, and Hogan, and then someone says Sully, what? repetition of Hogan. Absolutely right. That's correct challenge. However, if he was to like say repetition of Hulkamania, no, that's on the card. That'd be an incorrect challenge. That'd be a point for you, Louis.
Got it.
Any questions before we start? Because it is a new round and a cherished British BBC parlor game.
Ooh,
so
boy.
any questions? I mean, you like to talk, Sean, so I do think this fits within your wheelhouse. You're all promo boys, classically trained actor Sullivan, Bo Brown over here. Do we have any questions before we start? No. Oh, delightful stuff. In which case, we're going to start with Sully.
Okay.
We're starting with you. All right. So, Sully, your subject to talk about, and I will tell you when to begin. So don't you start until I tell you.
Let me interrupt. Are we allowed to use any words that they used?
You can basically, once you take control, you start afresh. So you can repeat their words once, obviously, but if you repeat it again, then you lose the time. But you can repeat any words in the subject matter, but that's it. And also, we're not going to be dicks and say, "Oh, you said and twice," because then the game would last forever. All right, Sully, your subject that you're talking about is, and it fits within your wheelhouse, sir, The Undertaker and Kane's backstory. All right. So you have 1 minute on the clock. Everyone, get ready with your buzzers in case Sully fails in either hesitation, repetition, or deviation. Sully, your time starts now.
The Undertaker and Kane have known each other for years. Their whole lives have been defined by one another's presence in their existence that is to be shown on WWE television, for they are brothers, you see. But they are not normal siblings. They are relatives of destruction. When teamed together, they are unstoppable. When trying to attack one another, they are really difficult to stop. And they will fight in the ring and outside of it, in the backstage, on top of fiery tables, in cages, and in hells in the cells.
And
Now,
that is a minute, Sully.
yes, come on.
Now,
That's how you just a minute. Thank you.
very, very good. Paul Merton worthy. I will say some of those pauses I would have allowed a buzz in on hesitation.
Okay.
Some of those,
You were very kind.
some of those ins I would have allowed a buzz in on repetition. So, Sully, I want to be very clear. You got lucky, son. You got lucky. But you will get 5 big boy points for an unbroken streak. Congratulations. Be mercenary, folks. There's more points in it for a successful challenge. Be mercenary. Next up, MuscleMan Malcolm. This is on you.
Okay.
All right. Now, you got 1 minute on the clock. Your subject matter is the breakup of the Shield.
Okay.
All right. You got 1 minute on the clock. No hesitation, repetition, or deviation. Your time starts now.
There was a group of 3 men known as Roman, Seth, and Dean. They were known as the Shield. Together
Sean?
as a group.
Sean has buzzed in. Sean?
Seth Rollins is a dick. There was a group called The Shield that comprised of Dean Ambrose.
Whoa. Sean. You hold on just a second there. What are you challenging for, my friend?
What am I challenging for?
Yeah.
He used the group. He used the description of the group twice.
What do you mean?
That's
the
allowed.
Shield? The Shield is fine. The Shield's in the subject matter.
I'm going to challenge.
I wanted to challenge an actual thing.
All right. So, Sean,
He used the descriptor of the group. These men.
What are you talking about? He said that he's saying he said the Shield twice because the Shield is on the subject matter.
Check the tape.
Let me show
These
Sean how this
3
is done.
men, I believe, was used twice.
These 3 men is the repetition. All right. I will accept that.
So.
I thought you were saying he repeated shield 3 times, but I will accept that. Sean, a point to you for a correct challenge. You have 11 seconds have amassed. You have the rest of the time starting now.
For me?
Wait,
Sean.
You need to explain this a little bit better. Okay, I have 11 seconds left, or I have 11 seconds.
11 seconds have passed. You have the rest of the time starting now.
One of which was completely brainwashed by the authority, which comprised of Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, and a whole bunch of other shitheads that wanted to foil our good time of 6-man tag matches on a miserable 3-hour Raw. So one of these fellas hits the other two with chairs and ruins all the entertainment that we got on Monday nights, in which the show has never really recovered. And one ended up cracking a cinder block over the other's head. The feud never culminated in a WrestleMania main event like it should have, but by God, at least we still have Battleground 2000.
And that is time. Very well
fucking
done.
right it is! That is a total fuckable token right there.
I didn't know whether you said Monday twice, and I didn't want to do an incorrect challenge. I didn't know.
He absolutely did. He absolutely did say Monday twice. You've got to be mercenary, boys. Go in there.
Nobody challenged me. Challenge me. Challenge me.
Oh, Tempest.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Tempest isn't in the game.
Yeah,
Tempest?
I haven't been I've been sitting here for 30 minutes and I was never brought in to say hello. So hello. But also I had to go back and listen to Muscle Man because he never said these 3 men. He was challenged.
What did he say? What was the repetition?
He said known twice.
No,
was something I caught.
He said known twice.
But that was an incorrect challenge there from Sean Ross Sapp.
I will take that point away from Sean for sure. Yeah.
He then shouldn't have taken over.
But I did, and I put the work in. Outfuck everyone.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Let's be on it, folks. This is going to be fun. All right, bye, Tempest.
You know what? I have been conspired against so many times throughout the history of this show. I think it's okay.
All right. Let's just turn off that microphone. All right. So next up, Nugget, it is your turn. Sorry, Sean, I'll turn your microphone back on.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So, Louis, this is for you. You have 1 minute without hesitation, repetition, or deviation to talk about Austin being hit by a car. Those are the words. Austin being hit by a car. All right, your time starts now.
There once was a man named Stone Cold Steve Austin. He was one of the most popular figures in the WWE. There was a storyline that ran on television where Austin was hit by a moving vehicle.
Sean has interrupted.
He said Austin twice.
Austin's part of the subject matter. That's an incorrect challenge and a point for Louis. Louis, you have amassed 18 seconds. You have the rest of the time.
Wasn't
Your
very
time
clearly
starting
explained. Otherwise,
now.
Rikishi, who was known for his big ass, claimed he ran over Austin with the car. He claimed he did it.
Oh, right.
For The Rock.
That's a Sully has challenged.
Repetition of the word claimed.
That'll do me.
That, yeah.
Very good, Sully. That is a point for a correct challenge. Sully, you have amassed 37 seconds, 23 left.
I have
on
a quick
the clock.
question. Can I challenge? Can I challenge Sully, or am I out?
If Sully breaks one of the rules, you can
That
absolutely
was
get
a
it back.
futile- that was a
Can I
futile
challenge?
question.
Can I challenge both of them? Because we all know that Ollie Davis is going to be known for his huge ass very soon. He's getting surgery to make sure that happens.
Sean, behave yourself. Also, I would like to point out WWE is a repetition of W. Just keep your head on a swivel, folks. All right.
Wait, what?
Of course it is.
Yes,
WWE.
Fuck off.
Absolutely. In the rules of just a minute, that would absolutely be the case. You're absolutely right.
BBC,
Nicholas
TV,
Parsons.
CCTV. Common pitfalls in just a minute. All right. Sully, you've got 23 seconds left. Fingers on buzzers, folks. Your time starts now.
We all remember the immortal words. I did it for The Rock. Did it make sense? No.
Clay.
And that's a claim from Nugget.
He said did it twice.
He did immediately say did it straight away. Very, very good. It's back with you, Louis. You now have 14 seconds
Can
left.
I repeat the words that I said at the first time?
Absolutely not. I don't believe you can. All right.
I don't remember what I said.
Well,
This is
that's
so confusing.
Malcolm, it's
Neither
your
were you
time.
guys.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. I thought I was talking about Rikishi's butt cheeks.
Exactly.
Ugh.
all right. 14 seconds left. Louis, are you ready?
And I'm not allowed
Yes.
to chime back in, right?
You can. Yes, of course you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anytime.
All right. Your time starts now.
The angle was bad, but it ran for a
Sean,
while.
Sean.
did he say butt twice?
It was a different but. There was B.
No, he said arse. He said arse first time.
Yeah,
That's
I
an
just-
incorrect challenge. That's a point for.
It's worth
Louis.
a shot, Sean.
Good.
But also,
right, you
that
have-
would have been a different but. That would have been B-U-T-T,
He
not
said it like
B-U-T.
4 times right there, Sean.
The clock is not running, Sean. You're not taking this very seriously. Louis, 7 seconds left on the clock.
Okay.
You are staring down the barrel of 5 big boy points. All right, 7 seconds left. And I will say, start talking when I say go. Otherwise, we've had some hesitations here, guys. Some people haven't started talking 2 seconds after the timer has started. Let's be mercenary here. All right, 7 seconds. You ready, Louis?
Mm-hmm.
Start talking in 3, 2, 1, now.
Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, Kurt Angle were the other culprits in this.
And that
fiasco.
is your time. Very, very good. Well done. Well done. All right. Muscle Man
I
Malcolm.
also said angle twice without realizing it. So thank God
You
no one
did
knows.
say the
yes.
angle was
Oh,
bad. And then
Yeah.
But would that have that would have been in different context, right? Like we're talking proper name and it's a regular word.
it's the same word, isn't it?
Not really.
It is, though.
You try
It's
to
the word
get me on
angle.
butt. You trying to get me on butt as in butt.
But yeah, and it didn't work. It didn't work.
Because I didn't say.
Final one for this one. Malcolm, I could tell you are chomping at the bit.
No, I'm more just confused, but sure.
He said
All
butt.
right. Your topic to talk about for 1 minute without hesitation, repetition, or deviation is the Katie Vick storyline.
Oh, fuck off. I knew it was going to be this. Like when you started this, there's not enough subject matter.
I don't even
All
know
right.
anything about this. Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm allowed to say. Wait, am I allowed to say Kane multiple times or Katie Vick multiple times?
Katie Vick multiple times.
Okay,
because
cool.
that's the subject matter.
Cool.
Isn't this
Katie
Sean's
Vick and storyline. It's Muscle Man Malcolm's round, isn't it?
Yup.
No,
I
Malcolm
thought
started
that
one.
he went and then I.
Yeah.
You're
My turn.
right. You're right. This is
Yeah.
Sean's. This is Sean's to start. All right, Sean.
I'm sorry, Malcolm. I'm sorry.
Are we going?
Sorry. All right, your
Made him
time
melt.
starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Once upon a time in the world wrestling entertainment land of complete bullshit, there was a woman by the name of Katie Vick. I think she was like a cheerleader or something way back in the day. She fell in love with a character
Chloe.
portrayed by.
Louis has buzzed in. Louis, why?
I think he said she twice.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Yep, I believe so. Let's give you a point for a fair challenge there. Louis, you can take over starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Katie Vick was a cheerleader. Triple H put on.
Oh, Sullivan.
Kane's
Come on, Sully. Sully,
That's the biggest hesitation in the world. How
You
long
could
do you
drive-
take you to breathe?
you could drive a truck through it. Absolutely.
I
Sully,
have
1 point to
asthma.
you.
It takes me a while to breathe.
35 seconds on the clock. Sully, in 3, 2, 1, go.
It is undoubtable that the Katie Vick storyline is one of the most controversial in
Louis,
world wrestling.
Yep.
He said is twice.
Oh, we're not
Is
giving it
it?
the is.
Smaller
Come on.
word.
We are commenting on my breathing over here.
That's an
Yeah,
incorrect
yeah.
challenge. No way.
Chill, go with the
allergy
flow,
induced
Louis, is
asthma.
out the
What are you
window.
talking about? Let's go.
Sully's our guest. Absolutely disgraceful behavior. 26 seconds on the clock, Sully, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Triple H and Kane were feuding over this very strange story about this lady, Katie Vick, who was a cheerleader who had sadly passed away. There was
Sean.
one of the...
We found out later on that Kane actually had.
Sean, what are you challenging for?
Oh, he said the same word twice. What are you talking about?
Which one?
I don't know. It's in the heat of the moment, but he said it twice.
Challenge.
Get
He
Tempest
just
in here.
hesitated.
Well, that's
he,
going to
he
be...
hesitated. Sorry. He
No,
hesitated.
no, Sean. That's not how
Yes,
it
that's
works.
what it was.
Yeah.
It was hesitation. I was ready to fire up and talk about this burnt little wiener.
I'm terribly sorry, but that is an incorrect challenge. You did not
That
challenge
is
for hesitation.
bullshit.
Okay, challenge.
You got-
Louis.
Come on.
Sully, you have 8 seconds on the clock.
This is
Amazing.
Look, Sean, you buzzed in and then gave an incorrect challenge. So I'm giving it back to Sully. Louis, you can't piggyback off someone else's challenge. This is
That's
very
what I've been
simple, just a
accused of
minute
doing all week,
fundamentals.
piggybacking off Sean.
Honestly. Right. Sully, 8 seconds. I'm rooting for you here, buddy. 3, 2, 1, start.
There was
Sean.
some very...
Sean?
hesitation.
Yeah, it was a bit of a hesitation. That's a correct
Oh.
challenge for Sean.
I'll take
All right.
it. The first time was hesitation, so I deserve it.
Sean, you got 6 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, start.
During this
Louis.
process,
Louis?
Hesitation.
Yeah, that was
No.
a bit of a hesitation. You didn't start
No,
straight away.
there's
You're
no
absolutely
way.
right.
I knew exactly
I
what I
just-
was going to say.
All right,
That
4
was
seconds
not
left.
hesitation.
Louis, 4 seconds left on the clock. Your time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Sean,
The man-
hesitation.
That absolutely was hesitation, Sean. You're right. That you guys are not on it. 2 seconds left, Sean. All right, 2 seconds left to talk on the Katie Vick storyline. Starting in 3, 2, 1,
He
go.
burnt little wiener for a very long time and was ridiculed about
And
it on
that's
WWE.
time. That's time.
Damn right.
The greatest round in QuizzleMania history.
I'm still so
I hate
confused.
this game.
You know what? I got asthma too, but I'm just built different. Out fuck everyone.
No.
Okay. All
No.
right.
Oh.
Well, that was 1 minute warning. We'll see if we ever do that again. That was a load of fun for me, at least. The scores as they stand: MuscleMan Malcolm with 0 points in last place, I'm afraid. Sully in third place with 9. So you've already smashed Denise Salcedo's low score record. Nugget is in second place with 20, and Sean with 27 is in the lead.
I gave him like 10 of those points.
Yeah, you did. All right. Now we're moving on to our next round, which is a round that we haven't seen for some time. It's called Silence in the Library. Now, this is basically wrestling charades. Or charades, as you would say in the States. So in this case, I will give you when it's your turn to go, you will step up. Yeah, everyone else will close their eyes, and I will show you a moment from wrestling history. At which point you then have to act it out without speaking. Hence, silence in the library. You have as long as you want. Basically, everyone can buzz in and try and guess. The first person to buzz in correctly will get 3 points, and the person doing it will get 3 points. However, if no one is able to guess it correctly the first time, then no one will get any points. If you guess incorrectly, you cannot guess again for that question. Any questions before we start? Because I don't want to confuse anybody.
Can't be more confusing than the last round. I think we're fine.
It's just a minute, Louis. Listen to the radio. Jesus. Right.
It's like normal charades then. So you like, 3 words, syllables, everything
You
like that.
can do syllables if you want, but basically, I would My advice would be to do the whole thing because basically people aren't really guessing. They're not shouting. You have to buzz in to guess. So my advice would be to do the whole thing. Right. Any more questions before we start? Fantastic.
I don't think I've ever done this one.
I don't think you ever have. Louis has. I know that. So Louis, tell you what,
I ran myself over with my chair.
You did. It's a GIF. So you start us off to kind of give us an idea of what we're going for. So Louis is going to be the first one to act out. If you do want to guess what part of wrestling history he's doing, buzz in with your name. If you get it wrong, though, that will knock you out for that question. All right. Everyone, please close your eyes, apart from Louis. All right. Louis, take it away. Everyone can open your eyes.
Can you full screen me?
I can absolutely full screen. You can look, Muscle Man.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay, he's doing the whole thing. You can talk along, by the way. I'll only take your official guess when you buzz in.
Okay. I don't want to give anybody any.
Is it Oliver Twist? The Oliver Twist story. Please, sir, can I have some more WWE titles? What's going on here? Is it somebody? Is it Sullivan? Is it somebody kissing someone's ass? Is it somebody kissing a man's
pretty
ass?
good.
Is it the kiss? Is it the Louis? Is it the Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club?
No.
No, it's not.
That was a
Sorry,
good
son.
one, though. That was a good one.
All right, Louis, please continue.
Please continue kissing ass or not.
Okay.
Well, Malcolm, did you just buzz in there, or were you just?
Can we buzz in or?
Yeah. If you want to.
Okay, so to keep him from like being on his knees too long next to that microphone that looks mighty close to the mouth region, I'm gonna go with Triple H, Mary and Stephanie.
Yes, it is Triple H.
Wow.
No, bro, I'm on the
How
board.
did you get that?
Wow.
Well done.
I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years.
Why
Very-
did you go on your
Neither
knees?
would I. I was like getting down on one knee to like propose.
Famously tiny Triple H.
Yeah.
He's a very small man.
Louis,
was
what the
proposing.
fuck was that?
I was proposing.
That was
Just
so
a tip. Just a
easy.
tip. When you do it, one knee, buddy. One knee.
I was on one knee.
Yeah, for like a couple minutes.
Look like a little something else.
All right. So that was
me.
good. Great stuff, Muscle Man. In fact, let's have you taking on the next one. So everyone apart from get out of here, Tempest. Everyone apart from Muscle Man Malcolm, close your eyes.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh man. Okay. How do? Oh,
All right. Everyone can look. Everyone can look.
got it. Hold up.
All right. Buzz in when you're ready to go.
One. Okay. Wait.
No talking, please, Muscle.
I know what I'm doing. It's not weird. I'm a purple nun. Okay, so
Oh, Louis.
Louis?
Is it Vince being the higher power?
It's pretty high.
That's fantastic.
yeah.
It was the hood, the way you were hooded down.
What if I
very
just
good.
put? Man, okay.
So
You're just
you got
too
points.
good.
Why are you sad?
You got points, Malcolm.
Oh, I
you
got
get
points?
points. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Sean, this is for you, sir.
Oh boy.
Everyone else, please close your eyes. Sean?
Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh okay.
All right. Everyone can look. Sean, when you are ready to go.
Is it any Triple H
Oh.
entrance?
Wait.
Oh, Muscle, are you officially buzzing in?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I go to a very Christian school, so I can tell you being Jesus over there. So that's Vince acting like he's God.
Goddamn right it is. Sorry about the language.
There it is. Vince versus God. Very
I've been
good.
50 minutes away from my house, and I didn't go, and I've regretted it ever since. God has not wrestled one time since then.
All right, Sully, and now the actor amongst us. Oh, I've realised I haven't written yours down. Very unprepared of me. 2 seconds. There we go.
I've got water fucking everywhere right now.
You did spit it in your office.
You know what? And I got those points too, so it was worth it.
All right, everyone, close your eyes. Sully, this is for you to act out.
Okay. Okay, great. Yeah, I think I can do that.
Excellent. Everyone can please look while Sully prepares his space.
Oh, Louis.
Louis,
Oh,
Is that Austin turning heel and aligning with Vince?
very
Yes, it is.
I feel like I got it. I feel like he was going, Louis. And I was like, Sean, really quickly before that. But whatever.
Here's my
Very good, Rough Ralph. Huge fan. All right, so we're going to do that all again. Don't worry, folks. So, Louis, we're going to start with you. Okay.
I'll try and make it better than the last one. No problem.
Please do. Everyone close your eyes. Louis, this is for you.
Oh my God! Come on, man.
Okay.
Really?
Everyone can look. Louis, the floor. Let me full screen you. There you go. The floor is yours.
Sean. Is
Sean?
this Edge and Lita fucking on TV?
Yeah, it is.
That was like just the way he flipped up the covers. Like I was like, oh, he's doing something sexy now.
Louis, I knew it would be super easy for you to do.
I did. As soon as I saw
You got a bed, dude. Like that was on.
well made now.
Yeah.
Right. Tempest.
Yeah, I don't think like points need to be taken away or anything, but I think there needs to be a clarification on whether props should be allowed. Because some of these seem a lot easier than others.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll allow it because I don't know what else I really wanted Louis to do.
I mean, I could have done something else, but I don't think it would have been.
What use is the bed if it's not going to be used for this at this very moment? Like
exactly.
It was there for a reason.
And I'm just glad we're not demonetized. Right, next up, Muscle Man. This is for you.
Okay.
All right. Where is your one? Ah, there you are. Why are you out of order cards? Everyone close your eyes. That's for you.
Oh.
All right, everyone can look.
All right. I'm trying to think. Okay.
Okay.
I got a lot of space. Can I? Okay. Before I do what I do, how many can I use hand gestures that aren't appropriate?
Yeah, that's fine. don't
What
you
about this
worry.
show has made you think that you can't?
I got your bed.
I'm
to
PG.
attempt to
I don't
imitate.
try to curse. All right. Oh, man, I really don't have the space to do it. All right.
You are in a confined space. Okay.
Try to guess. I don't know. There's nothing I can really do.
Well, it's obviously that's Austin at least, but
Bro, I don't have the space for this, bro. I'm just gonna keep doing this.
Sullivan, I'm gonna guess.
Sully.
Is it Austin fighting Booker T in the supermarket?
that would be great.
It is not, but what a great guess. I'm sorry,
would be.
Sully. You are out for this round. Anyone else want to hazard a guess?
Sorry, guys. Don't have the space to do it.
Austin iconic moments. Austin with the Austin and Rock Mania 15.
Austin and Rock, Mania 15 is incorrect, Nugget. I'm afraid. So, Sean, the floor is yours. If you want to...
I'll go Austin Hart.
It's in fact Austin versus Brett.
There's no way.
This guy.
It's Austin Brett.
We already did Austin Vince. Louis chipped out the other one. What else is there?
All right.
I love the thing that you remember from Austin versus Bret Hart is him just doing this.
No, I remember lots. I remember him bleeding. I remember that. I remember Ken Shamrock looking jacked as hell in his
Tiny
outfit,
pants.
the figure four around the ring post. Like there's a lot. From that, but Malcolm was not alive yet.
All
This
right.
is very true. You are,
Sully, your go. Everyone else can close their eyes, please.
Okay, great. You know what? When I first heard about this round, I thought, I bet this is one of mine. Great.
All right, everyone can look now. Sully, I'm going to full screen you. Floor is yours.
Okay. Okay, keep that in mind. Woo!
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
That he's flying. All right, he jumped off something. Mick Foley, Hell in a Cell.
Hell
Yes!
yes. Very good, Sully.
Thank you.
The man does all his own stunts. Huge fan. And finally, Sean, everyone please close your eyes.
Oh God.
All right, everyone can look, please. Let me just full screen you, Sean. You're going to need it for this.
Oh, Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Yeah. He makes too many like dick jokes. This is too easy. This is the choppy your pee.
Very good. It is literally what is on the card. Choppy your pee.
Well
very,
done.
very good
Did I
indeed.
get that? I mean, I don't know how much additional chopping I did there without had my earbuds being in.
No, that was wonderful. Well done, everyone. Fantastic performance, Sean. You really made me believe it. The scores.
Who got that right?
Malcolm.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So the scores after that round are as follows. Sully, I'm afraid you have slipped to last place. I'm very sorry. With 15 points. Still good for your first time. MuscleMan Malcolm has streaked ahead to 18 points. Third place. Louis, a little bit further ahead in second place with 32. Sean still holding on to his lead with 39.
Wow.
All right. We are moving on to the next round, our penultimate round, in fact, which is Name That Jam. You know how this works. So I am going to show you. I'm going to show you a thing when it's your turn. It's very similar to Silence in the Library, only it's singing wrestler theme songs. It's an all performative QuizzleMania, the ultimate thrill, right? I'm going to show you a card. For example, this is not one of the questions, but I would show you Bobby Roode, 2 sugars, please. That means you have to then sing Bobby Roode's theme, but only using the lyric 2 sugars, please. If you can guess the wrestler, so you can use any of their themes, doesn't matter, as long as someone can guess the wrestler. First person to buzz in, guess the wrestler, gets 3 points, and you will get 3 points. If you get it wrong, you're out for that question. Exactly the same as Silence in the Library, but with wrestler themes. So we're going to go from last place to first place, which means Sully, this is for you. All right, everyone, please look away.
I'm gonna have to listen to that.
Okay, why don't you just have a little listen to it? Everyone can look while you have a little listen, and I will let you have 30 seconds to listen to it. That's fine. I'm going to read some super chats. Daniel R says, "What is your dream match that is awful?" For me, it is Keith Lee versus Roman Reigns in a scaffolding match. It's a difficult question. So, what is a dream match that you want to see that would also be bad?
Goldberg and Austin.
Oh, that's
and
a decent
Hogan.
one. I guess Sting Taker probably fits into that category. Anyone got an advance on that before I move along?
Yeah, Cena Hogan.
Oh, that would be terrible.
Yeah.
That would be so rubbish. But no, that would be good too. Louis?
No, I got massacred on Wrestling Daily yesterday. Someone asked for an AEW versus WWE dream match. I don't think this is bad, but I said Grizzled Young Veterans in FTR, and I was massacred.
Why?
Sounds good.
They put in a hell of a showing at Takeover.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I was massacred. I think it's because of my love for FTR. It's pretty common knowledge at this point, and people just think I'm like a walking.
They're two old school tag teams with really solid fundamentals and both really charismatic. That's an odd thing to be dragged for, Louis.
That's what I thought. Thank you.
You're welcome, bud. And Jack Archer has also said, on this, the eve of our Lord and Savior Titus O'Neil's birthday, I must remind you all that he is a wonderful guy, and tomorrow he gets to kiss his cake on the lips. Thanks, Jack Archer. And Donato Hunter says, good luck to all. Sully for Board Game Club and QuizzleMania champion, #Sully 2 belts. Sully, are you ready to go?
I think so. I do remember this now. It's been a long time since I heard this.
All right.
Great.
You are aware of your phrase that you have to
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah. Then Sully, it just leaves me for me to say the floor is yours. Fingers on buzzers, everybody.
Okay. Get him, Bo! Get him, Bo! Get him, Bo!
That is Muscle Man. I heard first.
That's Evolution.
That is Evolution. Very, very good. Sully, the voice of an angel. Yeah. All right. Next up, so in third place, Muscle Man. This is for you to guess. Everyone, please look away.
Okay.
It's an Alan Partridge reference.
And you did that on an episode where Luke wasn't here.
Yeah, but Alan Partridge is great. So there you go. Yes, you can listen to it for 30 seconds. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, you're like 20. I'll be good to go. Let me just make sure.
Violet Heart 13 says Sullivan Brown is here at QuizzleMania. This is his yard now. Also, spoilers, congratulations on the WTC tournament win, Louis. Now you just need to beat Greg Cherry and win to have your own double championship. That's right, Louis. You are taking part. You're taking part in the no DQ. So you won the tournament, which means you're facing the champion.
I'm facing Greg Cherry tomorrow on the Greg Cherry brand YouTube channel. Adam was also part of the tournament. I didn't beat Adam, but I outlasted Adam, so I'm going to take it.
Yeah. No, for sure. I went out in the semis, I think, or maybe even the quarters. I didn't do very well at all, but you won the whole tournament, which means you are stepping up to the trivia king, Greg Cherry, who...
And actually, on that note, so make sure you subscribe to Greg Cherry's YouTube channel, Greg Cherry brand, if you want to check that out.
Yeah, good guy.
Question I've got for you, Adam. So I'm obviously not too bad at quizzing. We've had tag team QuizzleManias before. We've had singles QuizzleManias before. Mm-hmm. Is there any... Listen, I'm part of Wrestling Daily, which is a 4-person thing. Is there any chance we could do like a 4-on-4 match at some point? Like we had like a Wrestling Daily meeting. I was told to kind of bring it up, put some feelers out there. So that's something we can do.
Well,
I'll tell you what.
Louis, like a Survivor Series thing.
You're putting me on the spot here, champ. But let me think about it, and I'll get back to you.
Take your time. Thanks,
mate.
No worries.
Completely off the cuff. Right, Muscle Man Malcolm, are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, the floor is yours.
All right, guys. Can't sing, but we're gonna try.
We're gonna do this.
Me feel like reset day. Okay. Inner City Sumo.
Sean.
That is the beginning of Bret Hart's theme. He did not do the big squeal though, but yeah, easy.
Very good.
But I've listened to it 300 million times.
I'm not going to lie, that was excellent. I really,
it was a very good one. That was easy.
Louis, this is for you.
Okay.
My goodness. Everyone, please close your eyes.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to have to listen to this.
Oh, for God's sake. Are any of you wrestling fans? Everyone can look. MJ Halloran says, happy hump day, Jam that jam. I guess I'd like to see our SRS retain, even though he's often a dick to me on Twitter. At least he hasn't blocked me, I guess.
Hey, listen, if you're not a dick to me first, I am not a dick to you on Twitter, full stop. If you're a jerk to somebody, I will be a dick to you. So maybe don't be a twat on Twitter to me. I won't be one to you. Also, Louis, thanks for narrowing this down to the 90s by saying, I got to go listen to this.
The Mikey Chaos says, if Sully loses, we riot. Hashtag SullyMania. So a lot on your sunburnt shoulders there, Sullivan.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What's my phrase?
Your phrase is... Hang on. I can actually
you can just say it.
Yeah, you can just say.
Okay.
Adam is above saying the things that he writes on paper.
Quite
like
this wasn't that bad. Okay, ready?
I'm ready if you are.
Okay. I mean, I'm not ready, but I'm ready. Okay. Polish the jockey.
Malcolm.
Polish.
Oh, Malcolm.
Ooh, man, I'm not buzzing too quick. I was just prepared to go before Sean. Taz.
I don't have a clue.
Are you kidding though?
Wouldn't have got that. Wouldn't have got that
Incredible.
at all. Not a
Incredible.
chance.
Whoa!
Genuinely brilliant.
I was starting with the like dun dun.
It's the heartbeat. I can tell now, but
Bump,
I couldn't then. Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. All right, Sean. I guess this is for you.
Yeah.
So everyone, please close your eyes.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to listen to this real quick.
Oh Jesus, wept everybody.
I mean, I hear
How
it.
old must it be if Sean doesn't know it?
Yeah, it's super old.
Bruno San
That
Martin.
means it's not super old. The fact
Sully,
that
you-
Sean just said,
Sully, you
it's
can look.
super old.
I didn't know whether to look or not, and I didn't want to.
Oh, Sully.
I mean,
bless
it's
him.
just a hard one to time. It's a very hard one to time in that sense.
All right, you can have your 30 seconds. I'll do some super chats. Tom Barker says, hi, guys. I'm also finishing my dissertation on wrestling this week, looking at COVID's impact on wrestling audiences and their impact on WWE. My question is there anything from the no fan / Thunderdome period you would like to keep? I can buzz in immediately and say, goddamn motherfucking 2-night WrestleMania.
Okay.
I disagree completely. But
Okay.
What? Are you high? It was so much better a watching experience.
No. Just make it shorter. The solution is not make it 2 nights. Just make it like a 4 or 5 hour show. Be done.
2 good shows and more people gets paid. What's your beef, Louis?
Just have a massive fuck off battle royal at the beginning. Everyone gets paid.
Oh, great! Everyone gets over that way.
Yes, exactly.
We can do this round.
Oh, are you ready to go, Sean?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Well,
Okay.
please.
Danger,
Oh,
minute
Louis.
work.
That's Jungle Boy.
Yeah, it's Jungle Boy. Very, very good. Oh,
I tried to
Oh,
time
rules.
like the opening first, and I was like, shit, I can't do 80s synth like in the middle of. I can't do that.
All right. We're going to do it all again. So we're going to start with Sully. Everyone, please close your eyes.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, great. I don't have to listen to that. I'm the first one not to have to listen to anything.
Very good, Sully. You're the true wrestling fan. You're the true wrestling journalist here. All right. If you're ready to go, then I'm ready to listen to you. So the floor is yours.
Cheesy.
I heard Louis first.
It's either Ric Flair or William Regal. I'm going for Ric Flair.
It is Ric Flair. Very, very good.
Thank
Very
you.
good. Sully, was that with one note? What powerful lungs you've got.
Thank you.
It was a very royal sort of kingly note. I have to say.
Well, it's with that kind of song, you have to. Yeah.
Quite right.
What's
Quite-
it? Yeah, you can big. You go really big with it.
I was really hoping you would get to the
Yeah, I
crescendo.
thought I wanted to get to the what's it as well, but they're too good at this job.
It is. All right, Muscle Man, this is on you. Everyone, look away, please.
Okay.
All right. Everyone can look.
Soup and salad. Soup and salad. Salad, salad. Soup and salad. Soup. Oh, crap. Soup and salad.
Oh, Louis.
Louis?
I don't know what the first bit was, but the second bit was Rusev.
It was indeed Rusev. Very, very good.
My
Very clear.
God.
Very
The
clear.
first
Very
bit,
Well
I have to be honest,
done.
the first bit was diabolical.
I thought it was very
I
Bulgarian.
don't
Okay.
got any of these.
I thought it was quite Bulgarian, but okay, whatever. It's got it.
All right. Louis, this is for you. Everyone can please look away.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can look. No extra words, please, Louis. Just the ones on the card.
Lovely mummy.
Sean.
Malcolm?
Yes, no. I know my Lord and Savior, Kofi Kingston. That's the New Day.
Did he say his name or did he just go, hey?
No, I said, hey, Malcolm. So,
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah, no,
mean-
he did. That is unbelievable.
I feel like you should start DMing these questions and answers. I'm noticing some more conspiracy going on here.
Hang on. That was pretty easy if you think about it. It was the
All of a sudden, you all get good at quiz games. I don't buy it.
I've always gotten this right.
All right. Sean, your next one is coming into you via DM.
Thank
Here we
you.
go. You're welcome.
Well, and now I got to pull up in my shit.
All right, this is the final one. I just want to see.
We should redo that. Jesus Christ.
All right. I'm ready when you are, friend.
Whoopsie poopsie! 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 Whoopsie poopsie!
I choose to believe that you've had a nervous breakdown. This has nothing to do with what's happening.
This is not an entrance thing.
It seems a little bit more difficult now, doesn't it?
I mean, it does seem more difficult when you don't sing the song. I will say.
I think, yeah. Let me tell you, it's about as good as it's gonna get from anybody. Whoopsie poopsie! They ain't getting this.
I mean, I'll try.
Go ahead.
All right, Malcolm, if you got it.
I'm gonna try Batista, but I don't think that's right.
Damn,
it
it's
is
wild. They're
not
getting them
Batista.
wrong now.
Is it Christian? They're like,
No.
Christian.
No, it's not. So Sully, you have a free shot at the thing.
I'm gonna go for a extremely avant-garde
There you go,
version
extreme,
of Right to
extreme.
Censors. Theme.
Very, very good. It's none of those. It was in fact. So I mean, you didn't sing it, Sean.
I just
to be
don't know
fair.
I did. It was the chorus.
Whoopsie, poopsie,
It's
whoopsie.
funny. Everybody's
Whoopsie,
batting
poopsie,
1,000
whoopsie.
until everybody's batting 1,000 until you gotta.
No,
You didn't
everyone's
sing the
batting
song,
1,000 when
Sean.
they're
It
accurate.
wasn't. That just wasn't her theme song, though.
don't
Like
know.
at all.
Oh, it definitely was. It
Lucha's
definitely
theme
was.
was not.
Boy Hits Car, Love, Fury, Passion, Energy. That fucking one? Yeah, it sure was.
No,
Go
that,
listen to
that,
the chorus. That's
no, that
all
just
it
really
was.
wasn't. It just wasn't though.
Forcible Entry was the name of the album.
It just wasn't it. It just looked like you're having a nervous breakdown. Whoopsie, whoopsie. No,
You should have seen the nervous breakdown you guys were having when you realized you wouldn't get the answer right for what.
yeah,
singing the
wrong
song.
Damn.
So
I never got the answers right.
no, Sully, you're a pure soul. Right. The scores as they stand. In last place, 21, Sullivan Bo Brown having a bloody lovely time. We're a big fan. MuscleMan Malcolm in third place with 33, all the threes. In second place with 45, it's Sean Ross Sapp.
Oh, we're surprised.
In first place with 47, it's Louis playing the game like it's supposed to be played. Dangor. So, as we move into our final round, which is, by the way, that's my line. We are going to have one more spot from our sponsor for this episode. It is Surfshark. They are a wonderful VPN. And make sure you check the link at the top of the description for a great deal on a great VPN. We're going to hear more from them in this short message. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you're anything like us, you don't want to be told that you can't watch certain TV just because of the country you live in. Make sure you maximize your entertainment options with a great VPN like Surfshark. At WrestleTalk, we all use Surfshark. Pete uses it to watch Japanese Netflix because he's a massive weeb who just wants his senpai to notice him. Laurie uses it to watch The West Wing on US Netflix because he's the head of the Martin Sheen fan club. Luke is using it to watch all the DC movies coming straight to HBO this year. He loves DC. Much better than Marvel, he says. Ask him about it at This Is Luke Owen on Twitter. And Ollie used it to thoroughly encrypt his browsing so no one in big tech finds out how often he buys lederhosen. It's often. No matter what you want to use it for, Surfshark offers secure access to servers in over 60 countries across the globe. Try it today at surfshark.deals/WrestleTalk. Enter promo code WrestleTalk for 83% off and 3 months for free. Make sure you use that link in that code so Surfshark knows that WrestleTalk sent you. Again, it's surfshark.deals/WrestleTalk. Enter promo code WrestleTalk for 83% off and 3 months for free. Oh, and one more thing, jam that jam. All right then. So we're moving on to our final round, which is, of course, that's my line. We are going to do this in order. So we're going to start with Sully. Then we're going to move on to Muscle Man, then Sean, then Louis. In case you don't know or you haven't seen QuizzleMania before, this is how this round works. I'm going to assign each of you a wrestler from a specific period of time. Anywhere in the past for WWE. You then have 20 points on the clock, essentially. At that point, where is it that my line? You then ask me yes or no questions to try and determine whom your wrestler is. With every question you ask me, except for a correct answer, I will take 1 point away from you. So it just dips down and down and down. It's 20 questions, of course. If you do guess correctly, that will not take a question away from your score, and that will be the final score that you are left with. Simple as that. So, Sully, we are going to start with you, but I am going to wait for Sean to get back because that's only fair. And I am also going to remove my glasses just so in case it removes any kind of reflection from my screen.
Can I just say, you, when you were announcing it, said WWE. Normally it's any wrestling. Is this one specifically?
Oh, sorry. No, you're absolutely right. It's from any and all wrestling.
Okay. I just wanted to specify that you might have.
No, that was a mental flub on my part, but thank you for clarifying for the team, Louis. Right, so 20 on the clock. Sully. Okay. Give me a number between 1 and 6.
4.
4. Fantastic. All right, let me get your wrestler's information. Boom. I am ready when you are ready.
Okay. Are they still alive?
Yes.
Are they still wrestling?
No.
Are they from the United States of America?
Yes.
Did they wrestle for WWE?
They have, yes.
And did they win the WWE Championship at any point?
Yes.
Did they retire between 2000 and 2010?
Yes.
Ooh, and they're still alive. Right. Okay. Did they headline WrestleMania? In the sense,
of going on last? No.
Yeah. Okay. Bloody hell. Who won it? No longer wrestling. Retired. No, they didn't. Did they ever wrestle for WCW?
Yes.
Is it Kevin Nash?
No.
Is it? No, it can't be. It can't. No, it can't be Kane. He kept on going. How are they now a manager in any way, or have an on-screen presence that isn't?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. Did they stick with WCW till the end?
Yes.
And then retire? I mean, no, that'd be stupid of me. That would be stupid. God, that's difficult. They stuck with WCW till the end. Who is this chump? Not a chump, probably somebody who could almost certainly beat me to a pulp.
They were with WCW at the end.
At the end, right? Okay. No. Is it somebody who has since retired and come back? Is that
in what sense, Sully?
Yeah.
Okay, so okay. I mean that, you know, is it one of those things that they technically did retire between 2000 and 2010, but then they came back and they didn't really retire, like Terry Funk does all the time, where he's constantly retired.
Oh, Sully, you're killing me. Did they retire and then unretire?
Mm-hmm.
Broadly, yes.
Okay. Is it? He never won the WWE Championship, though, but I'll go for it anyway. Is it Goldberg?
It's not Goldberg.
No, he won a World Championship. Bollocks. It's okay. I'm just gonna... Come
on, you sunburnt man, you've got this.
Okay. Who was there? No. Is it Booker T? It isn't Booker T, is it?
It's not Booker T.
Oh no.
Oh, Sully, you're so close. You're driving me insane.
It's okay. It's not Diamond Dallas Page. It's not Scott Hall, because neither of them won the WWE Championship. Who won the bloody WWE Championship and then retired? But he must have won it before. Oh, bollocks. Did he wrestle in WWE before WCW?
No.
Okay, so he wrestled afterwards.
Oh no, I know who it is, and he's gonna lose it.
Come on, Sully. Come on, my boy.
He was doing so good.
I know. I thought you had it at 12.
It's not. It can't be Chris Jericho. Who the fuck is this? No. Who did it? Have they starred in a Hollywood film at all?
Oh, Sully, the questions you ask of me. Right, hang on. Let me just.
I'm just trying to think of any. You asked the best questions of a first guest.
What about a Car Shield commercial?
Answer the damn question, Pierre.
Have they been in a Hollywood movie? I'm just scrolling
Have they starred,
down.
he says.
And then afterwards, have they been in a indie movie as well? It's also part of that as well.
Have they been in a? They've been in a. Oh, hang on. Were they in this movie? This specific movie? I don't know if they actually were. You know, hang on. When did it come out? Came out.
Man.
Okay, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no to you, Sully. Sully, I'm gonna say no to you.
Okay. So
Sully, I want you to get. I don't care about the score. I want you to get this more than I want anything in the world because you are so close.
No, it's not.
him either. It can't be Rey Mysterio because he's
How
still
many just name the remaining champions from WWE
okay.
that were in WCW?
That were in WCW. Okay. I'm just gonna throw names. I know it's not him. Rey Mysterio.
It's not Rey Mysterio.
Jericho.
It's not Chris Jericho.
And, fucking Hulk Hogan.
Okay, Sully, you have 1 point left. Okay, 1 point.
Okay.
Run down everything you know.
No.
Can we give him a clue?
Run down everything you know is all that's all I can give to you.
It's okay. I know that he no longer wrestles. He does something outside of the ring, but on television in some way. Now, he retired between 2000 and 2010. He wrestled in WCW and then wrestled in WWE. He it was a champion in WWE. And then I guessed a whole load of names. It's
Oh no!
is it? And I think I might have it here. Is it Scott Steiner?
Oh no! It's Ric Flair.
Ric Flair? No way!
It's Ric Flair.
Yes, it's been Ric Flair this whole time.
No, it can't have been. Don't tell me lies. Don't tell me lies.
Oh,
Ric Flair, one of the most famous wrestlers of all time.
yes. I gave you the answer multiple times. I was holding up 4 fingers. I talked about commercials he was in.
You might as well have said woo, Sean, at that point.
Oh no, it was bad.
Oh, Sully.
This is one of the most historic meltdowns in QuizzleMania history.
Sully, did you break your chair?
I did break my chair, and I'm happy about it because that was start.
Well, you should
That was
cry
amazing.
like Ric Flair does when he's happy.
Also,
Absolutely, and smash my own head until it bleeds.
Oh, look at all these things you know about Ric Flair. You didn't know that he was a WWE champion. It seems.
For fuck's sake, I know. I
will
love
say-
Ric Flair so much.
the fact he was champion before the end of WCW.
I know.
Was
But what do you want me to say?
But
He
you
followed
can't
the
lie.
rules.
Yeah,
He did. I'm just saying it was. I can understand the confusion.
When he said, was he in WWF before WCW, I was like, oh, he's not going to get this.
Yeah.
He's not.
Muscle Man Malcolm. Sully, you have my heart, if nothing else, and you do indeed have nothing else. So, Muscle Man, can I have a number between 1 and 5, please?
3.
Yep, 3 suits me. All right, I'm ready when you are, pal.
Okay. Is he on the current roster?
On the current roster, yes.
Was he ever a WWE champion?
No.
Intercontinental champion?
No.
Okay, great. Did he debut in the last 5 years on the main roster?
Debut in the last 5 years. Excellent question. I'm going to say no.
Great. Was he ever in a famous faction in WWE?
That's a very good question. Was a part of this faction? Because you said famous, I'm going to say no.
Okay, all right. So can't say Heath Slater. All right. No, that's too obvious. Okay, whatever. Oh, is he a former tag team champion?
No.
What? This guy sucks. What kind of job are you giving me? Okay, no, okay. Has he won any titles in NXT?
No.
What did he do with his life? This guy sucks. Has he ever wrestled on a main event pay-per-view? Or in the main event of a pay-per-view?
Main event of a pay-per-view? No.
Okay, back. Okay.
It's Ric Flair.
It's Ric Flair. It's
Might be
all
Ric
Ric Flair. They're all Ric Flair.
Imagine the flex on that.
And none of us get it. We go through all 20
It's David
questions.
Flair. That's what
It's the whole Flair family. Yeah. Oh.
Has he ever gotten squashed by a monster heel?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Ooh.
Has he won any championships in his WWE career, including NXT?
No.
Was he a manager of someone?
Yes.
Was it a female star?
Yes.
Is it James Ellsworth?
Oh, wait. Sorry. Was the person they were managing a female star?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Crap. Man, I thought I had something.
I'll give you that question again
Yeah.
because I misinterpreted it.
Yeah.
All right, my next question was gonna be funny about his chin, but never mind.
There is a clue in there.
Okay, so he's never won a title. Managed females. Oh man, that's
I did my best.
Yeah.
okay. So that means he managed a male star.
Not the question you asked.
Does he wrestle?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah. What? Okay.
Yes. Officially, yes.
Okay. I was about to say, like, I mean, like Paul Heyman kind of wrestled.
No. Yes.
Okay, yes. All right. Good.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh man, this is getting really difficult. Championship. Is he a comedy wrestler?
Broadly, I would say yes.
Okay. All right. Man. That is not leaving me a lot of options. No, he's won. Mavericks won the 24/7 title. Crap. Was he in a famous tag team ever? Or no, was he in a tag team ever? Including a makeshift tag team, I guess, if that.
Yes.
Okay. Did he wrestle in 2010 in WWE?
No.
Okay, that pushes up a little bit. I don't have a lot of points left. Not him.
If it makes you feel any better, I think I might have it.
Can I steal all the points if I guess who it is right
No.
afterwards, just like I did Ric Flair?
No, I'm coming to Sully first.
Oh,
Okay.
let Sully steal the points.
Yeah.
Never won a championship. Managed, kind of in a makeshift tag. Crap, bro. Vince, you said he was squashed by a monster heel at some point, right?
For sure.
Okay. All right.
Would this be our first double goose egg in QuizzleMania history?
It would. It would be our first.
Oh, this
our
is
first
history
all the
now.
way down to nothing.
Whoa, I'm so happy to be here. Love it. Yo, this is. I'm gonna feel really dumb. I know the answer too. Is he not Caucasian? Is he like not white?
No.
God dang it! That's a lot of options. Then, oh man.
So
I'll
many
do it.
white
It's
jobbers
important
out there.
It's important to do the broad narrowing down, though.
Yeah.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Okay, so it could just be. Okay, so it could be a white guy. That's so many people. God, Vince, hire like more people.
I'm looking forward to this meltdown. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole lot of fun.
He's never won a championship. Managed, been squashed. Tyler Rex has never managed anybody. Not Ric Flair.
But is it?
Always worth a
But
punt.
is it?
Where's your
No,
last
how do
three
you-
questions?
Where do you go from here? That's so narrow. It's a white guy, possibly.
There are 3 wrestling flares left. Just go through all. It's got to be one.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I don't. This is a dumb question. Maybe it might be good. Oh man, I wanna guess he was like squashed by like Ryback or Strowman or something, but I don't know. I don't know who.
I wouldn't want to see that. I really wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No. Oh no. Yeah.
Is it, okay, so is it a women's wrestler?
Yeah. He's been a woman this whole time.
Oh,
Got one question left, and it's been a lady the whole time.
Do you know how many times you've said a man throughout these last 19 questions?
Is he Caucasian? I'm like,
Oh
Not a
no!
that's great. Wow, awesome guys. Is it Charlotte?
It's not Charlotte. Sully?
Is it Lana?
It's
Yeah,
Lana.
it's
Well
Lana.
done, Sully.
Hey! Our first history, though. History.
God.
If you would have asked, "Is she the best? Is she number one?" you would have gotten this in like one question.
Man,
It
I
was.
love Rusev too. That's wow. Okay, that's
It was indeed the ravishing Russian, never won a title, started as a manager, has definitely been squashed, most recently by Nia Jax, was part of the tag team with Naomi. You ticked all those boxes, pal. You just got one key detail wrong and it led you down the
they were
garden
good
path.
questions. You just missed off the gender question at the beginning.
I should have. I thought about it too, but I thought that was like a dumb question to ask. Like I thought it was. I don't know.
No stupid questions, except
Yes.
is it Scott
Wow.
Steiner? Stupid question.
Right. So, Louis. No, it's Sean. It's
Me.
big.
Sean,
big
propose.
Wonder how that happened.
Should we both throw this? Get all zeros.
Hmm.
For no other
You
reason.
would love that.
Hmm.
You
For
would
no
love
other
that.
reason than making history.
Listen, I'll do that if Adam gives me back the points that I lost in that round that nobody understood.
Oh
when I
my
gave
God!
away-
Everyone understood it, Sean. Just
No,
the
I didn't.
Americans didn't.
I did.
Listen to Radio 4, Sean. It's
That's
really
exactly
good.
Nicholas Parsons' finest work. Thank you,
Yeah.
Sully. It's important. Right.
Okay.
So I need a number between 1 and 4 from you, Sean.
4.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. I'm ready when you are. Let me put your points up. Hit me.
Okay, great. Give me the answer.
All right. So it,
It nearly
Are they
got you
billed
again.
over 240 pounds?
yes, sir. It's such a good question to start with.
Mm.
Have they won the WWE Intercontinental Championship?
Ooh, good question. I think I know, but I'm going to double check. No.
Have they ever won the WWE United States Championship? Or I should say the WCW WWE United States Championship that goes back to like 75.
No.
Okay. Are they an active wrestler?
I am going to say.
I'll say this. Are
I
they?
know- no. I can give you a definitive answer.
Okay.
I can give you a pretty definitive no.
Okay. Did they wrestle in? Were they a tag team champion in WWE?
No.
Ooh. Were they a world champion in WCW, WWE?
A world champion of either WCW or WWE? Yes.
Yes. Okay. Did they win? Actually, did they main event a WrestleMania?
No.
Okay. Now, when we said world champion, we mean like the big gold belt, WCW, correct? Like that would be the option in there, or the WWE title.
A world championship in WWE or WCW.
We better not be talking like world television title.
Sean, you played this game before. You know what I mean when I say world title.
Do I?
Yes, you do. You know my parameters.
Sure.
I'm not hand holding
That I
you.
do. So I'm thinking of were they a WCW champion?
No.
Okay. So it would have to be a WWE world champion, over 200 pounds, over 240 pounds. Hasn't main evented WrestleMania. So, God, I swear to God, if you gave me like fucking Stan Stasiak or somebody.
Which world championship in WWE did he win?
Because Sid also had WCW title. Kane
Tempest?
Stan Stasiak is a WWE champion.
I know he is.
You know what?
That's-
I thought he said Sean Stasiak. Sorry.
No, I said Stan. No, I know. That's why I'm like, he's gonna give me that.
You're right. That's my bad. I'll take the hit for that one.
Damn. Because almost everybody that's held the title lately has main evented or held the Intercontinental tag. Shit, man. I'm going to take a shot in the dark.
All right, here we go. 12 points on the line.
Is it Mark Henry?
It's fucking Mark Henry, you know.
Oh,
very,
well
very
done.
good. Can't deny that. Very, very good. All right. So, Louis, this is the important stuff. This is the maths for you. Sean has 57 points. You have 47 points. Give me a number between 1 and 3.
Also, Louis, I'm interviewing Sammy, so you can ask that Sean Spears question.
Also, you should unmute your mic, please, Louis.
One. Sorry.
One
I
it
was
is.
making a lot of noise, so I muted myself.
That's fair. All right, 1 is what I have for you. I have the rest of this information up. I'm ready when you are.
What did you say, Sean, by the way?
I'm interviewing Sammy, not Sean Spears. Just there you go.
I'll ask that question for you. Is this person currently on the active WWE roster?
No.
Oh, well, fuck's sake. I'm out now.
I live in the now. I don't live in the past.
Never look back, look forward.
Hey, guess all the flares. You know the drill. Guess all the flares. Then Lana.
Has this person wrestled for WWE in the last 15 years?
No.
So since 2000. Okay. Shit. Is this person currently active?
No.
At like their local YMCA or what? Like, come
Could
on.
be AEW. Could be AEW. Sammy Guevara would have applied, for example. You can ask him that when you interview him.
Yeah.
Oh, my little sassy boys. 17 points. Need it in 10.
Is he a former WWE or WCW World Heavyweight Champion?
No.
I'm going to avoid a Malcolm. Is it a woman?
Yes.
Oh, should have asked that earlier.
Malcolm avoided. You have 5 left to retain to win the title. So you actually have to do it in 4.
Women's wrestler. Okay. Were they better known as a wrestler? Okay. Were they better known as a manager as opposed to a wrestler?
I would say yes.
So better known as a manager. I think it's Sonny.
is incorrect.
Stacy Keibler.
Incorrect.
Better known as a manager. Not currently active. They're former women's champion.
Bobcat. Say Bobcat.
Yes.
Former women's champion. Not currently active. Is it Jacqueline?
No.
Oh.
That'll do it. But I'll let you run out the clock. But that's going to do it.
Well done, Sean.
Is it Stephanie McMahon? She's wrestled in the last 15 years. Don't take that question. You took
I've
that
taken
question.
it. I've taken it. I've taken it.
Never mind.
Think before you
Is
speak.
it? Oh, I know who it is now.
Who is it?
It's Sensational Sherry.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, it's not. Is it Miss Elizabeth?
I want
Oh, no, it isn't.
3 goose eggs, please.
It's gonna
I
happen.
outscored the rest of the panel combined. And I have no idea who this one is.
No, I don't know who this one is either.
Is it the cat?
No.
Oh, what a shout that
I've
would
got
be.
an idea. I've got a shot in the dark.
Is
which I
it
might guess
Sable?
afterwards.
It's not Sable.
Okay, well there goes my shot.
I
There
don't
you go.
know. Are they white?
Yes.
Yo, that's like everyone. Everyone but freaking Bobby Lashley and Bianca.
Someone that is more known as a manager that's a woman.
God, please
That's
be Lana
white.
again. Please be Lana again.
Oh,
What female managers aren't white?
not
That's a
that-
better question.
I know who it is now. I do
You
know
got
who
it?
it is now.
You got it?
Are they married to a wrestler?
Are
Were they? Have they been married? Oh, then it's Deborah.
What's the question? Are you
Is
guessing
it
Deborah?
Deborah?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
Deborah. All right, that's
Ah.
cool.
Oh no, I didn't think it was Deborah. I thought it was Luna.
It is the Rock's former manager, Deborah.
Yeah.
Also Jeff Jarrett's former manager. But that is indeed Deborah McMichael, aka Deborah. Very, very good. The final scores did not shift much. But in last place, Sully, bloody lovely to see you. The prince of the chat, Sullivan Bo Brown. In third place with 33, MuscleManMalcolm. In second place with 51, it's Nugget. But in first place with 57, and still your reigning defending QuizzleMania champion, it's Sean Ross Sapp. Louis, you look glum.
I am just quite impressed I got Deborah. I've got to be honest.
Tell you what, Louis, how about this? I'll cheer you up.
Okay.
You were asking earlier about Wrestling Daily appearing on QuizzleMania.
I was.
How many subscribers are you at on YouTube?
Speaking to
The
your
Wrestling
mic,
Daily.
Louis.
We've actually just hit 10K. So
10K?
We're just
okay.
over 10K.
Well, that's a huge milestone.
It is.
When you get to your next milestone, 15K,
Okay.
we'll have the 4 people from Wrestling Daily. We'll have 4 of you from Wrestling Daily against 4 from Wrestle Talk in what can only be described as War Games. I can't really say that properly for ages. So yeah, let me know when you hit 50K, 15K subscribers on Wrestling Daily. We will have Wrestle Talk versus Wrestling Daily War Games.
Okay.
Brilliant.
I'm going to
Okay.
set up 5,000 dummy accounts now.
Yeah.
Do it. We'll take it. Right.
So
Um,
QuizzleMania War Games, if we hit 15K.
guaranteed locked
Okay.
in. You bring your best 4. I'll bring 4.
I was going to say.
I'll bring Luke and
Ollie
the rest.
Pete. Ollie and Pete count in your 4.
They too. Right. So we're moving into our post show. Thank you so much for being part of this, everyone. If anyone does need to go, do let me know. But I am going to have our lovely, wonderful guest information on the screen. Please do head over to thattwitter.com and follow at Malcolm Muscle on Twitter. And where can they find you? More importantly, on YouTube, sir.
Fun story for the Twitter handle. That's the nickname Leo Rush gave me. But second of all, YouTube, MuscleManMalcolms, all one word. That's pretty much it. 20,000 subscribers. Keep on subscribing. We're getting close to, well, we're not getting close to 50 at all, but we're on the road to 50,000. Go ahead and subscribe. And yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. All right, I'm going to head into some super chats, or ultra chats, I should say. Chuck Cassie says, hello. I think the feast or fired stipulation could work if done right. If a mid-carder wanted a challenge for a top title and cannot seem to win, I think that them putting their career on the line for one last shot could work for the sympathetic face. Let me know.
I'll tell you what would help if they told their wrestlers which fucking briefcase they were getting, because they didn't used to do that, and people used to find out they were fired as a shoot by getting that briefcase.
Yeah, it's yes, Russo at its worst. Zach Robinson says Sully Mania is running wild. It was my first day back at work after 6 leave for anxiety, but knowing QuizzleMania was tonight helped me get through. Have a wonderful time, guys. Jam that jam. Let's go, Sully. We want pain ladders. Tyler Rickerson says, do any of you listen to Solo Monster Sounds Off? And is there a possibility we can get him on QuizzleMania? Never say never. But I actually haven't listened to it myself, but
he's great. Great guy.
I hear nothing but good things. Yeah. Sadie 6969 Sadie 6969 Deegan says, hello, you wonderful men. Sean, you're my bestie, but let's go, Malcolm. Take it home to DC, brother. Love the all purple. Nice to meet you, Sully. You sound very fancy and kind. Oh, those are two wonderful words to describe Sully.
Fancy and kind.
Oh, that's he is my little kind fancy boy, Sullivan Bo Brown. Nice to meet you, Sully. Hashtag use code Fightful. Hashtag NXT reviews for life. Hashtag intangibles for the win. Hashtag Ollie is dummy thick. Greg Cherry says congratulations to Nugget on winning the Wrestling Trivia Challenge tournament last week. He faces me for the STC title tomorrow night at 6 p.m. ET on the Greg Cherry brand YouTube. Question for you all: what's your favorite Ruthless Aggression era match? Brock versus Kurt Angle Iron Man match on SmackDown.
Yep, that.
Closely followed by Angle and Benoit versus Rey Mysterio and Edge at No
Mercy. It's a funny story. I watched that match when you used to work at another place.
Oh, what culture?
I didn't know.
Give him a shout. I don't do the redacted thing. It's fine.
And you were like raving about this match. I remember like every time you were asked, you're like favorite match. So I watched it and I was like, oh, that's a very good match.
It is. Oh, okay. That was a story.
That was a story.
That was the whole story.
I heard your recommendation.
So
I took it.
Good.
You're right.
And you know what, everyone? The twist was that Adam was correct. It was a very good match.
I was just complimenting Adam. I was just thanking him simply for the good suggestion.
I mean, Sully, you did say that your period of expertise was roughly around the beginning of the Ruthless Aggression era. Do you have a favorite Ruthless Aggression era match?
Oh, it's really tough, because it's my memory is so foggy. And so I don't.
We saw Sully. We saw what happened to your brain, watching it melt like candle wax.
I was given a very tough job of naming the extremely obscure wrestler Ric Flair. Never heard of him. I've heard he's pretty good.
He is niche, in fairness.
Yeah, that old Richard Flair. Very good. Does anyone else have a favorite Ruthless Aggression era match before I move right along?
No, it was the shits.
No, not really.
There was some good stuff. Main event of WrestleMania 20. I don't know. Tariq Ali says, Tempest. Go on, Tempest.
I really liked Edge and Eddie Guerrero on SmackDown.
That's a good one.
Oh, good.
Would Edge and Brock Lesnar stuff count as Ruthless Aggression? Because I loved that, all of that feud. I loved that so much. Not Edge, Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And No Way Out,
I loved
2003.
All of that
the 2004.
That was,
I was going to say, that's a feud I think I would have heard before, but I've never heard of Edge and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I'm booking it. Yeah,
could happen.
Rubbish booking with Sullivan.
Little known fact, Edge faced Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman at the UK-based pay-per-view Rebellion in 2002.
Do remember that. That's insane.
My favorite match. Yes, exactly.
They did a bunch of house shows together. I wish like WWE filmed everything back then. That way we could see that.
Oh man, I mean, I'm glad. I'm glad Edge didn't do too many spears to Brock.
Yeah,
he would have retired a bunch quicker. Tariq Ali says, "Hello to all the lads. Thanks for all the entertainment and getting me into board games while stuck inside with my roommates. Just had our first round of Puerto Rico, which I picked up because your No Rolls Bard video was great fun. Thanks for the fix, Adam. You're very, very welcome." Luca Blackwood says, "Hey Adam, would you consider doing a How Adam Would Book the 4 Horsewomen versus 4 Horsewomen feud video? I feel like that could be a very fun story, but the pieces just never quite lined up. No, nor probably will they, unfortunately. Sean, are you all right? Is it after dark? Did a light go? Have you paid? Do you need to put some more money in the meter? What's going on?
I don't have to be pretty for these people. I already won. Come on. Turn the damn lights out. They can deal with it.
Kevin said,
"This is like when Raw went dark for like that last third hour for 2 weeks, and they're like, oh, we're gonna curse a little bit more, and we're gonna turn the Titantron off." Then they forgot about it.
Of course, like all innovations. Kevin says has donated $12.13, saying, "Had to break the bank for Sully. I can't wait for him to say, guys, I think I'm going to tell you which theme song I'm singing." Oh. Evan the Canadian Giant says, "Nova Scotia is unfortunately back in lockdown today, but thankfully the sun is shining. With the dogs are barking and QuizzleMania is back again. Hooray!" Question: if each of you were to become pro wrestlers, what would be your theme song, and what would everyone else's be? If you had to become a wrestler, what would your theme song be?
I think mine would be "Tiptoe Through the Tulips" by Tiny Tim.
Do you want to sing a little bit of that, Sully, just to get an idea?
So if you don't know it, it goes a little bit like this. Tiptoe by the window, that is where I'll be. Oh, tiptoe through the tulips with me.
Very good. Okay, Saki, very good. Sully.
Yeah,
that was so good. We're gonna get
I
demonetized.
would just team with him and let that be my theme too.
you question dodgers to each and every one of you. I always wanted Apollo Crews. Like when he first arrived in NXT, I thought it was fucking boss. So like if I ever kind of like want like to come out for like a live show, I genuinely wanted to come out to Apollo Crews. Dun 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 da da da. It was awesome. One of the most underrated themes of all time.
Bobby Roode's is amazing. Like that's just that must feel great to come out to, and you just go like, "I've been horribly misused, but whoa, it sounds great."
I've got a niche one that no one remembers, or like remembers as being good. But Bronson's Reeds, before he changed it back, I have no clue why.
What?
Bronson
Reeds.
Bronson Reed's old entrance music before he changed it. I have no clue why. There is no rhyme or reason to my liking for this. I just really liked it.
Oh, I really like his colossal theme.
They're both good themes. I just liked his old one.
Fair. Dark 73 says hi everyone. Oh, go on.
Well, I'm just gonna say, like, if it's a regular song, then I don't really know. But if it's a wrestling song that we're just stealing for a show, actually, what am I talking about? I am a wrestler. I've used goddamn entrance music before. God, how quickly things I forget.
Really, that's a good point. Tempest, what's your entrance theme?
Yeah, my entrance theme is the Song of Storms from Legend of Zelda.
Oh,
which cool. That one. That's not. No, that's Song of Time. Go on.
Well, as soon as you've done that, it's gone out of my head.
Song of Storms. That's your entrance.
It's a heavy metal version of that song.
Okay.
I hope it was sung by you. Like that. That would also be very good.
All right. Dark 73 says, "Hi everyone, just here to support our national treasure that is Sully. Go get him." And he sure did. Fran Chili says, hooray, Sully is here. How long till Adam makes him shave his eyebrows for charity? Hashtag everyone subscribe to No Rolls Barred. Do subscribe to No Rolls Barred. It's a lot of fun. We play some very silly games, and it's a blast. Sully, would you shave your eyebrows for charity?
Oh, Jesus Christ, no. No. You couldn't pay me enough money. I am a professional actor outside of this. I need
I see.
voice. Yeah, no. Sorry, charity. Not today.
High Plane Drifter says, since Sean is keen to spearhead 360-degree VR wrestling podcasts, when will QuizzleMania pioneer VR wrestling?
It was so funny.
It was so bad. So I start off our post-rebellion stream on youtube.com/Fightful. Please subscribe.
Sure, why not?
And I've got Denise on there and Steven Jensen, and everything is just like rotating on my preview. And I'm like, what's going on? It was an irreversible error on YouTube's part. It turned 360 mode on. Only on YouTube, not on any other platform. So like Denise's actually,
I've seen Denise's head, and
no, not in general. She's got a huge head in general, of course.
For sure.
But I'm just talking about like separately. It made it even bigger. Sorry,
like a yoga ball for sure. But no, like she went full kind of what's his name from American Dad,
Denise Salcedo. She went full Denise Salcedo. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, the alien from American Dad.
Roger from American Dad.
That's the one.
I'm going to flash up Sully's information. Now, I notice we have 3,325 people watching. I would super like it if just for a bet, everyone went on twitter.com and subscribed to @SullivanBow right now. If we can get Sully over, what are you currently on, Sully?
About just over 1,000 Twitter followers.
Just over 1,000. If we can get you to 2,000 by the end of the you could all unfollow tomorrow. I just want to see if you guys can do it. Literally just go to Twitter and follow him now, because he's such a genuinely lovely man. Also, for God's sake, make sure you follow @MalcolmMuscle as well. But I do want to see if we can get Sully just randomly to 2,000. Why not? Let's see if you can. I bet you can't do it. I bet Ollie's hair that you can't. Right. Ultra chats. High Plane Drift. Rough Ralph says, Adam, Sully, what are your favorite board game club moments so far? Mine's either Sully's evil victory laugh of getting away with murder in Hong Kong, or Adam pulling strings so Ollie Davis had to spend 2 hours publicly introducing himself as a virgin. Sully, what's your favorite board game club moment so far?
I think it's that episode of Blood on the Clock Tower is fantastic, with the Billiard Boys, and then the hubris from John Gracie, where he was saying, we've won this, this is fantastic. An amazing opening play from you as well, Adam. I think that was a bloody good episode of Blood on the Clock Tower. And then it all coming together as this last minute, you buggered, evil team. What about you, Adam?
I would actually say we shot 2 episodes on Monday, both one of which is coming out on Friday, and I can say that I can spoil the game we'll be playing just because I want to kind of cut the backlash down. But we're gonna be playing Quiplash, which I know is not technically a board game, but it is a fucking wonderful, funny party game, very similar to a lot of other board games. And we played that, and honestly, I was in genuine kind of like quivering with laughter at some points. Plus, we have a very special guest. No spoilers, but check that out on No Rolls Barred on Friday. James says, thanks so much for the quality entertainment. Every week I laugh my ass off. Been a rough year for me. So QuizzleMania has been a real escape. Much love all. #JamThatJam, FTF, and #NFT. Thanks for the NFT.
Well, you'll be thanking yourself for the NFT when Ollie pays up that money and buys it.
They go for a lot of money. They go for a lot of money, those NFTs.
Like, he needs to take a look at what's most important, his long-term monetization or those new ass cheeks he's paying so much money for.
All right, so you're currently at 13. You're almost at 1,400 followers, Sully. So let's just keep that going. Let's get
we got a plate up to 1,000.
Yeah. So like, I just want to see what happens. Like, do it for no reason. Like, Sully, do you even tweet? I don't think you even do.
All I tweet is just going, hey, this is the new thing. But I promise I will do a tweet every 2 or 3 months, and it will be sometimes very funny.
Very silly.
Yeah.
The plate is at 2,600 now.
Wow.
I remember seeing that. and I was so
Nearly more than me.
confused.
Nate S says, I bet Sully could sell the Dong Lord on a skin cave. If not, make them climb the pain ladder. Sully for the win. Jam that jam. All no rolls barred in jokes. You'll have to go over to our channel, subscribe, and join. Denise Salcedo in caps says, follow @ Denise Salcedo on Twitter. I am trying to get to 20K. Paid ad. Tell me if it works. Thanks, Denise.
She is my very best friend, Denise, and I'm so happy to hear from her, on this.
Can I have a bit of context?
Why Sully and Denise are best friends?
Yeah. Have you guys met? Is this a relationship we haven't known?
We haven't met, Louis. No, that's not what best friends do. We have been best friends for all of about 4 days, and it's been a wild ride. I'll tell you that.
We were on a podcast. I mentioned Sully. I think Denise threatened me saying that she was going to become Sully's friend in the kind of overtly aggressive way that Denise conducts herself. And Sully is an actor and therefore craves attention at all points. Obviously ran with the bit. And so obviously, they're best friends.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Can I say really quickly that before we went on the air, Adam and I were the only two people in the lobby first, and then Sullivan came in, and this is the first time that Sullivan and I had met, but we follow each other on Twitter and everything, and I was like, "Oh, hi, Sullivan! Oh, I'm a really big fan. Like, I watch all the No Rolls Barred stuff. You're very funny, everything." And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of you too, Tempest." And we were just kind of like having a cool moment, and Louis showed up, and he was like, "Oh, hi, Sullivan. I hear you're funny."
I did hear he's funny.
He did do that.
I have heard it. All anyone did that in the meeting.
To be fair, I also
funny.
did hear that. That was all I had heard, was that he is funny.
Sully is funny.
He lived up to the hype.
Yeah.
They weren't wrong.
Bazongazar says, rooting for Johnny Bollocks. Go get him, Tiger. #BollocksMania. Again, another character that Sully plays. Oh, no rolls barred.
Can we get his next appearance as Johnny Bollocks?
Yeah. We'll do. Yeah, next time. God, no.
You doing like? Oh, that's great.
Very silly. Malcolm, your face.
I'm just here. For the fun time.
You sure are. You sure are here.
Life experience is what this is.
It really is. It all goes on the resume.
The Adnap2 says, hi lads, does anyone listen to the Weekly Planet podcast? I've been listening to some of their old episodes and their catchphrase used to be grab that jam. Not quite the same, if I'm honest. Never heard it myself. No. Dan God of Thunder says, Sully and Adam, thanks, no thanks for getting me into Blood on the Clock Tower. Bought a copy, woke up this morning thinking, did I actually wake up or do I need to find out who registered as asleep? Very good. Blood on the Clock Tower is a fantastic game. Legit one of my favorite games ever. Do check out our series, No Rolls Bar, Play Blood on the Clock Tower. It's fantastic. Werewolf, but on steroids. James Gedder says, hello all. I'm a full-time singer-songwriter. I look forward to traveling more to play music once it's safe to do so. My question for those based in the UK, that'd be me, Nugget, and Sully, says, is there much of a market or fondness there for American folk and country music? No, not really.
Buddy, I live in Kentucky, and there's not much of an appetite for country music here.
No, yeah. I mean, I do love Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? It's probably got one of the best soundtracks of all time, and that is
amazing
country folk music. But I think that ship sailed. I mean, there was a new London folk scene when I was about 16, growing up in 2007 in London. Oh, it was a beautiful time. But that ship has sailed, and Mumford & Sons ruined it for everyone.
Yes.
I think once you watch Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, it's like, yeah, I sampled it. It's okay. I don't want any more.
Yeah, you've given me your best hits, and I don't want to hear any more.
We like Johnny Cash. We've heard of him, but that's about it. Andrew says, what's Sullivan Brown doing in the Impact Zone? I don't know, but if it involves keeping a secret, the Impact Zone is royally fucked. #Jam That Jam. #Mayor Sully 2021. See Bleach 13. Says, gonna have to catch up later. Just want to drop my support to our Dong Lord SRS. Go out and fuck everyone. Nate Williams says, big shout out to Adam and everyone else responsible for consistently producing great content for us. Also, happy birthday to Titus tomorrow and Alyssa. I love you. #Jam That Jam. #Fuck That Fuck. KCAS87 says, hi guys, want to say thanks for all the amazing content across all the channels. Quick question. When are we getting Johnny High Jump's cover of One is the Loneliest Number? Copyright be damned. Another fantastic no rolls barred in joke for you. Do check out the channel. We're awfully funny over there. Heavy Metal Chris says, hey all, celebrating as I just got a new job. No better way than QuizzleMania. Never before has there been a more star-studded lineup. I've become a massive Triple M fan and now Sully too, but no one is dethroning SRS. Even love for Nugget.
I'm going after the record now, Adam. 4 title defenses.
I think so. I think Luke did something similar, so we'll have to get the statisticians on that. We'll have to
I got that. I'll pull up the QuizzleMania wiki right now. I live on that thing.
That hasn't been updated in a while.
I bathe in my own accolades. Oh no, it's been updated. It's already got me listed at 3, as I see right here. Somebody's on it.
Is it you?
It might be.
Yes, it is. So now it's 4 because I updated.
Or just one of the runners over at Fightful. Jared McCullough says, hi guys, can't watch live but rooting for Team Sunny. Hashtag Johnny Bollocks. Hashtag here comes the pain ladder. Chaz says, hi guys, thank you for everything you do. Oh, I'm sorry. I want my money back. My paid ad did not work. No refunds, Denise Salcedo. Chaz has donated $5 saying, hey guys, thank you for everything you do. Oh, I'm sorry. I just lost my pet rabbit, so this is a great distraction that I needed. I'm really sorry to hear that. Like, my condolences, man. Virgil Namoto says, my original Ultra Chat wasn't read, but a good excuse to donate again. It's been a year since I found out about QuizzleMania. I'm proud to have donated almost every quiz since. Thanks, as always, for everything you do. Hope everyone is well. Jam that jam, support each other. Thank you, Virgil. I do notice you, honestly, every time we do it, and it's generally wonderful to see your name pop up. Yeah,
I will say very quickly that anyone who reads out the chats and everything, like, we do kind of notice recurring names. So like if people are wondering like, oh, are they really going to notice or anything like that, we all notice and we all appreciate everyone who donates.
Yeah, we really do. Matty Mai Tai says, rooting for my Gen Z boy MuscleManMalcolm to topple SRS. Hashtag, I know, open brackets, love your close brackets, but I also want Sully to pull off the upset. Hashtag kill Johnny Bollocks, kill. Question, if WWE booked a strong style tournament, who would you put in there? I want Black versus Nakamura in the finals. Is Aleister Black strong style? I wouldn't say he was.
Give me only Lorcan as a bit of a dark horse in there.
Sheamus these days, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm doing an article for Wrestle Talk magazine, and I look back at like all his singles matches. I think like 15 of his best 30 singles matches that I looked at were in the pandemic era, which is wild. Wow. So they thought he wasn't even going to wrestle anymore after a couple years ago.
So who in WWE can wrestle strong style? Bryan, Riddle, Nakamura, Thatcher's a great shout. Yeah, absolutely. I think
Walter's pretty strong style.
Walter
versus Nakamura is going to be my thought.
Lana.
Lana.
Yeah, Lana.
Nia Jax, but not intentionally.
Yeah.
I would say, you know what? My final of that tournament will be Daniel Bryan versus Walter. Tell that David and Goliath story.
There's no better. Oh, that'd be great.
I hadn't thought of how much I wanted to see Nakamura versus Walter until now, though. That does sound very fun.
A couple of our podcasters booked a TEW series, and they were giving Walter a big push. And then in the middle of it, Walter went into business for himself and lost the match.
What?
To Daniel Bryan.
Why?
Yes, Jeremy rage quit the game. Yeah. So I, for one, don't want to see that match because I know how it's going to end up.
So Josh Jostad just has said Sully in an exclamation mark.
That's lovely.
Very good. Nasidia says, I know what you did. I see deep into you, through those glistening eyes, into your transplendent soul. It's okay. I feel the same. We can be honest about this. Don't fight it. Admit it. A shawarma is better than a doner kebab.
It's a shawarma.
What is the difference between a shawarma and a doner kebab?
Oh, please, come on. Shawarma is like nice. No, as a Middle Eastern, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Shawarma, doner kebab's that disgusting thing on the Twizzly thing. It's just
shawarma comes out of that too, though, right?
Shawarma does not come out of that. You can have anything shawarma. So it can be like chicken shawarma, lamb shawarma. It's just a way you cook it. You can have like but that's same with Donna, but shawarma's better. Have a shawarma.
What is shawarma? What
I
is
can't quite describe it.
it? You don't know, Louis. You don't
I'm
know.
gonna ask my mum. I'm
That's
gonna
the
ask
problem.
my mum.
It's all crumbling. It's all crumbling. His story's not holding up. This kid doesn't know a damn thing about shawarma.
We had shawarma for dinner tonight. It was very nice.
Has anyone tried shawarma? I don't know what it is, but I want to try it.
I have had. I'll tell you the best place to get a shawarma if you're in Edinburgh and it's 3 a.m. and you're quite drunk. You want to go to the Palmyra kebab place just on Nicholson Street. It's delicious.
Yeah.
And, little yellow place. It's fantastic, and the queues are out the door because get the chicken shawarma and always ask for the tasty special sauce.
Thank you, Sully.
Are you on commission?
Yes, that's how I make my money. One kebab shop in Edinburgh.
Sponsored content. Hitchhiker Mike and Nav says the tension of this QuizzleMania is as palpable as the guest's personality. Who will walk out on top? MuscleManMalcolm, Nugget, Sean Ross Twat, or the debuting billiard boy Brown? What are you gonna do, Swap Nation, when Sully Mania runs wild on you? Hashtag Sully
I
Mania.
know they think it's an own, but anytime I can work a good curse or a swear into the show, even if it's directed at me, I feel like my influence over the show has been felt.
I was a huge fan of Sean Ross Twat. Ryan Cassidy says Sully is the new Mike Wozniak of QuizzleMania, charming and lovable. Sean Ross Sapp does not compare. Sean, how does that make you feel? You don't compare to the affability of Sullivan Bo Brown.
You know what? That's a loss I can take. I can, because you know what? He's funny.
He is funny. So we've
heard that before the show.
I did hear that.
We have heard such a big league. It's so fun. Make me laugh. Make me laugh. Come on.
Every morning meeting.
Tell a fucking joke. Not
every
Fucking
morning
jokes me, mate. Yeah.
Every morning meeting, I have like all I hear is they'll do like the Russell Talk stuff. Everyone runs down what they do for the day, and inevitably, when it gets to Adam or Laurie and they're talking about Board Game Club, there will be a funny story about something Sully has done or something Sully has said.
Oh, the transparent jealousy on the lad, Louis.
There was no
Backstage
jealousy.
news from Louis Dangort, too.
Yeah, there was no jealousy. I just heard he was funny. I was looking forward to it. He is funny.
Malcolm, what do you think of Sully?
I mean, I think he's funny.
Yeah.
Thank you, Malcolm.
I
When
was
Malcolm
real.
says it, I think it's really nice. When Malcolm
Plus-
says it, it's lovely.
Plus, Sully can bench 450 pounds.
Oh, okay. A strong guy over here.
Oh, yes. It may not.
I
look
did
like
not
it.
hear that, in fairness.
Okay. Yeah, we should go to the gym sometime. We'll see how that works out.
Oh, I
please.
would pay so much money to see Sullivan Brown lifting with Malcolm.
That's good content right there.
You got to record that.
Oh,
Alright,
that'd be great.
Revenant says, nice to be back watching a live QuizzleMania after missing the last few. I just wanted to ask if any of you have any recommendations for any alcoholic beverages. I just turned 21 the other day, and I'm very unfamiliar with drinks and wanted to try some out. Oh, Sean, please.
Sean, you don't drink.
Yeah, I've never drank alcohol in my life.
Have you really?
Never.
Oh, okay.
Never, ever.
Ah. Well, it ain't good for you, so, you know.
I mean, Sullivan, you're an actor. You know your booze. What's
right.
the...
What you want to do before the show, you want to stick with a double gin and tonic, and then you go and do your show, you have fun, you go for 4 more double gin and tonics. Then you're a little bit tired, but you're in the club. What's going to happen? That's when the espresso martinis come out. Shot of tequila, another double gin and tonic. It's now 2 a.m. You're blind. You can't see anything anymore. It's all right. Another double gin and tonic. 2 more tequila shots, espresso martini, and look, you're in Paris and you're having a great time.
Thank you, Sully. I like IPAs. That's just me. Anyone else have a tipple they want
This
to
is
promote?
basically South African Baileys.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
It's very nice. It's very calorific, but it's very nice.
Shake
It's
that
like-
over some espresso and some vodka. You got yourself a nice little flat white martini.
Exactly. I do like a Baileys at night, like on ice. Very nice.
Zachary D. McKinley says, "Hi guys, hope you're having a lovely day. My question is, do you think AEW would benefit from having a second TV show? Not a brand split or another YouTube show, but just another show like Dynamite to have a bit more time for all their talented wrestlers."
They're getting one.
They're gonna do one. Yeah.
Do
Later
you think
this
it's a
year,
good
hopefully.
idea?
I personally don't, just because I think one of the benefits of AEW is it feels like a treat when we see half the roster. It really does. It's like, oh, Jungle Boy, I haven't seen you in 3 weeks. Great. And I get it. Like, if they want to, I think it's more money for them and it's more mainstream. But no, like, overexposure is the biggest thing killing
Also,
WWE's.
What night? Because
I don't know now. Which maybe Saturday, 6:05.
But then you got the UFC when that's on. You got boxing when that's on.
Yeah, but nothing in the UFC matters until 10 p.m. Eastern. Nothing, and they will not be on after 10 p.m. Eastern, without a doubt.
I mean, yeah, but I think Saturday's the only day because with wrestling now, there is no free day.
Yeah.
There is literally no free weekday.
But,
for wrestling.
but I mean, if they ran, well, they can't run Thursdays on TNT because of the NBA. But it's like, okay, which am I going to watch? Impact or?
But it's
AEW?
sync, like Impact. If they're in this working relationship, are they going to be very happy if AEW is
Probably
like, yeah, we're going to counter program you?
Probably not.
Shiva Welding says, "Love everything you guys do, especially Adam and Sully on No Rolls Barred. Been keeping me going during lockdown. Now then, since I've got nearly everyone's answers, Sean, Sully, Triple M, favorite film? Sully, dream co-star. Adam, Samoa Joe on QuizzleMania when?" Oh, I would be too afraid to talk to Samoa Joe. He would make me way too nervous. Sully, we'll go to you next. Dream co-star.
I mean, that's so difficult. I mean, probably Olivia Colman. Olivia Colman is one of my favorite actors and also went to my drama school and I met her. She's lovely, lovely lady. And she's done everything that I want to do in my career. And I've done none of that yet, but we will see. We will see. So Olivia Colman, yeah.
Lovely. And finally, so Sean, Sully, and Triple M, your favorite films?
I watched The Departed for the first time ever 3 weeks ago, and it's the best movie I've ever seen.
Okay.
Movie.
All right. Okay. I suppose you could stick your flag in that. Yeah.
A year ago, I would have non-sarcastically said Moneyball, but Louis
What
has
a
ruined the bit. He's ruined the bit. It is a great movie.
What a film!
It's the
It's
only
amazing.
film he's seen.
I like the bit is I don't watch films. It's not even a bit. I just don't watch films.
I encourage you to. I used to do that. I used to be you, Louis Dangor.
Yeah, we both got ADHD. I wonder why that is.
Yeah.
I think my favorite film, like it's happened on Rotten Tomatoes today, in fact, it trended on Twitter today. I think I might end up replacing Shawshank Redemption with Paddington 2 as my favorite movie. Genuinely, it's one of the most perfect movies ever made. It cannot be improved.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant from start to finish. There's not a bad moment in Paddington 2. It is better ever so slightly than Paddington 1, but that's no mark on Paddington 1.
No, Paddington 1's a fantastic movie as well. God tier.
I've never even heard of this movie.
Paddington's very British. It's a British property. He's a little bear. He's a tiny little bear that is associated with Paddington Station, hence his name.
So they ain't pulling a Kangaroo Jack on us here.
It's a CGI animal amongst real life people.
Does it talk?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm in.
Sean, you will cry watching this film. I cried 8 times watching Paddington 2. It is legit one of the best movies ever made.
I mean, I didn't cry. I almost cried in Toy Story 3 and 4. So, I mean...
It will get you in the same way.
You'll at least cry twice in this film. I can think of 2 moments where I cried watching these the Paddington 2, and there were loads more. That's just 2 moments I remember.
I don't know why. Like, I forget everything about these shows. Like once they're done, as far as like who loves what and whatever. But Adam loving Paddington 2 is burned into this. Like every time Paddington 2 comes up, like I saw the news of it being the highest rated movie on Rotten Tomatoes or whatever. And I was like, Adam's going to like that. And 5 minutes later, I saw you tweet about it.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like, look, like I've seen just in the comments, people keep talking about this bear movie. I got to watch it, I guess. And yeah, I'll keep talking about Paddington until you watch it. And then you'll watch it and be just like, yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
really, really good.
The views have dropped off drastically since the Paddington.
I don't give a shit.
Oh.
They've probably all gone to watch Paddington too, because they're
No.
people of culture.
No.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
all going to follow Sully on Twitter.
Let's check in with Sully's Twitter following.
I don't
1,448. Excellent. Keep it going. Follow at Sully. Get him to 2K. All unsubscribe tomorrow. That's absolutely fine. But just for, for the sheer lols of it, get Sullivan to 2K. Right. Sullivan and Malcolm, favorite films before we move on.
I mean, I've been really quiet because, like, I'm just not a movie person. I watched Medea the other day. That was funny, I guess. So, Medea movies by Tyler Perry. You should watch them.
I haven't seen one, but I thought they're good.
Highly recommend.
I see. It's difficult. It's changed. It probably is Shawshank Redemption. But then I mean, I'm not slamming Paddington 2, so it's still in there.
No, you know, that's the thing.
Out of interest, what did Paddington 2 overtake on Rotten Tomatoes?
Citizen Kane.
No.
Because an old
Animated bear movie. Amazing.
Yeah, an old review of Citizen Kane came to light, and they were like, "Oh, it's technically not 100% fresh."
Everybody's getting canceled.
Yeah, it's only 99% fresh now. Shit movie, overrated for wankers.
The directors, like everybody involved, had to issue an apology publicly. It just wasn't as good as we thought.
All right, Shawn Michaels brown pants says, "Hi guys, very under." I hate Shawn Michaels brown tights, man.
It's the worst year ever.
Hey guys, a very underrated match you guys should watch is the Hardys versus the world greatest tag team at One Night Stand 07.
Fantastic.
I wrote a post on that match. I wrote a list of the 10 greatest forgotten ladder matches in WWE history, and that match was on it. So yes,
Fantastic.
Thumbs up.
Match I ended up watching recently, which is a random cobbled together match. But yeah, Eddie Guerrero and Tajiri versus world's greatest tag team.
What a
on
random,
pay-per-view.
wonderful tag team they were.
Yeah. A match not talked about enough in history. Also, I got a what if scenario that I want to share. Is there anywhere I can discuss it? I mean, you can just email it to us at support@WrestleTalk, or you could post it in the Ultra Chats, like whatever you fancy. Will Gossett says, "I'm going to Disneyland soon, and I can say unequivocally that I've been more excited for Sully on QuizzleMania. I work at Amazon, and I'm probably going to get laughed so much I got written up, but it's wholly worth it. Hashtag jam that jam. Hashtag get on board." Thank you so much. Support Sully. Former Union. Laugh Track says, "Still unable to watch live due to work, so I'll leave you with a bad joke. Which wrestler is always scared? The Ultimate Warrior."
Is that Andy Batson?
Laugh Track is always popping in with a little chuckle, a little giggle. Also, you got this Malcolm Triple N for the win. Hashtag jam that jam. Irish
Almost. Kind of. Oh, I was just saying almost, but not really at all.
What was your previous score? Did you beat yourself?
I did not. So the last time I was here, I got like 56. I fell off a little bit with like 33. So maybe another time. I don't know.
We'll get you on. We'll do just constant an entire show of that kind of talk for 1 minute game. You seem
all
to
right.
really that. Irish Insight says, QuizzleMania World Cup idea, 2 semis of 4 with 2 from each going to the final. Luke for England, Tempest for Canada, SRS for the US, Kenny for Scotland, Denise for Mexico, Andy for Sweden, he has a passport, and guests for other nations. Adam loves tourneys. I do love a tournament.
Denise was born in LA.
Yeah.
I can represent Ireland. I'm half Irish, so I can represent Ireland.
Oh, very good.
I can represent Israel. I'll do that.
Very
Fantastic.
nice. I'll represent Jersey, I suppose. We're enough of a country.
Just about.
How long did you live in Jersey?
For the first 18 years of my life.
Really?
I grew up there.
So wait, hold on. I didn't know
Not
this.
New Jersey, Sean.
Oh.
Like Jersey in the Channel Islands. Old Jersey.
Well, I mean,
I have to say, I was surprised when Sean knew what Jersey was.
okay.
Well, I don't know. I thought Americans
but
might
even
know
some
what New
people from the
Jersey's
UK
named after.
Even some people from the UK don't know what Jersey is.
I just made the connection with New Jersey and Jersey. And
Yeah,
I've heard you talk about being from
Jersey here is
for over a
way
fucking year.
different.
Yeah, I'm not from New Jersey. Believe it or not.
Where'd the accent come from? My God.
Monochrome says, I'm a simple person. I see Sully, I click. Let's go, Sully and SRS. Sully, that's Sully. Hashtag get on board. And well, there we go. Thank you, Monochrome. And Sully does appreciate
As a guest,
What do
and
you
we've
think?
had wrestlers on the show ever got more love than Sully.
And Sully.
Yeah.
I think Sean, the initial response to Sean was very positive, bafflingly. Malcolm, people demanded Malcolm back for sure.
I want to know, what do you think Sully draws on that thing that's back there? Like, what do you think he writes?
I think it's his dream journal. That's what I think.
Oh, he's back. He's had us in his ears the whole time. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, I could hear the whole thing. It was great. I couldn't believe it that you didn't realize that there would be an old Jersey to the New Jersey. That was great fun.
I wish I'd let it ride now and just created this myth that I grew up on the streets of New Jersey.
Let me tell you, I've never been to New Jersey, but I've seen plenty of it. I think Old Jersey was just fine in comparison.
I don't do okay.
Oh, there's a New Mexico.
Mr. Big Pip says, I want this to be known. The money I give is because Sullivan Bow, beautiful bastard Brown, is on this stream. A goddamn international treasure. Love. Open brackets, Sully, try not to give all the answers away like a drunken townsfolk. Close brackets, jam that jam, get on board. Genuinely heartfelt and wonderful to see the outpouring of emotion for Sullivan Bow Brown. Jay McCall says, hey guys, just want to thank you for making such great content. QuizzleMania and Board Game Club have helped me through a stressful final few weeks of college. Go Team Sullivan. Hashtag Johnny Bollocks. Hashtag here comes the pain ladder. Eddie Carter says, good luck to everyone. So happy for the return of Louis and Triple M, our champ, SRS, and the legend that is Sully. This is such a great selection of guests. Help me through a tough work week. Hashtag jam that jam. Jam that jam. Gingy365 says, big shout out to MuscleManMalcolm. But no one can outfuck everyone like the champ himself, Mr. Wednesday Nights, Mr. Wednesday Fortnights, I suppose. Sean Ross Sapp. Hashtag where are my OFE shirts, Davis?
I don't know. Let's ask New Cheeks Davis where they're at.
Cornman316 has donated $50, saying thank you all so much for the plethora of top-notch content throughout the pandemic between SRS's antics on QuizzleMania, Sully's ceaseless output of hilarity on No Rolls Barred. I've been treated to more belly laughs than I can count. Much love to you all. Much love to you. Your generosity is so much appreciated. ArtmanJones753 on Instagram says, shaking off the burnout from my art and working on my last few boring classes before graduation. I plan on doing another round of wrestling fan art for SummerSlam. Any suggestions from the room? My money's on SRS. Outfuck everyone, but I'm rooting for Malcolm. Hashtag jam that jam. Wrestling.
Sorry about that.
You know what? I always want to see more wrestling fan art of Asuka. Just genuinely, like every kind of like anytime I see someone like put paint to canvas and make an Asuka, absolutely gorgeous. Anyone else have anything?
I'll say Finn Balor. But anything you can do with him and the demon and all that is always like very artistic and fun.
Bullet Eater says, just wondering if my son Max could get a birthday shout out, turning 4 today. Loving QuizzleMania, first time watching live. Hashtag FTF. Bullet Eater, sorry for the swears, but also Max, happy birthday. Can we get a happy birthday from the team in 3, 2, 1?
Happy birthday, Max. Woo! Everyone always tries to say it really slow. And everyone's waiting for each other. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Max. Hope you've had a wonderful day. And if you don't understand any bits on QuizzleMania, just ask your parents. They'll explain it all. Colonel
Especially Sean's new gimmick.
Especially Sean's new gimmick. Or indeed,
you must be a pain in the ass for like parents.
Who, me?
Sean. Yeah.
No. Why would I?
They're like, watch the show with their kids.
Oh, I thought like I did. I mean, I've never had any complaints yet.
True, that's true.
Never. I mean, viewership's doing pretty good, I think.
I mean, yeah. What is there on QuizzleMania that would be a trouble for a parent watching with their kids? Anyway, Colonel McSweaty Bollocks has donated $5 to say, I know I'm a few weeks late on this one. What are some potential matchups you're looking forward to seeing from released WWE superstars? Any matchups you would like to have seen in WWE? Still wish we would have gotten Samoa Joe versus Walter. Well, Samoa Joe versus Kenny, I guess. Probably my top one of the pick.
Yeah.
I want to see Joe versus literally everybody because there's a whole new crop of talent over the last 5 or 6 years. And I want to see Mickey and Chelsea actually form that team somewhere and maybe do that.
Oh, Mickey would be such an asset to anywhere.
Anyone
Anyone else have any?
Everyone. Samoa Joe against everyone. I would have liked to have seen him face Walter, John Cena, Daniel Bryan. Like, you had Samoa Joe on the main roster for 4 years, and we got like none of the big matches that we should have gotten.
We got Brock, and that was
Styles.
And they only signed him out of sheer jealousy. Remember, they were going to let him work like Ring of Honor and all that. And then he showed up there, and they're like, no, pal. We're going to give you a contract.
Yeah.
So weird.
I just hope he gets cleared. Hope he gets cleared.
Me too. Because I want to see him Kingston, him Mox, him Kenny.
Ishii.
Stop it. Tariq Ali says, just imagine SRS being on the evil team and blood on the clock tower. If he truly outfucks everyone, he must prove himself on No Rolls Barred. The demo gods demand it. So, Sean, right? I know you sent me a little funny tweet being like, when are we going to play Chutes and Ladders on No Rolls Barred? Which is very funny. Very, we admire your hustle.
Listen, Guess Who? Candyland, Hungry Hippos. I don't know how we do that virtually. But
Hungry Hippos is a very good game.
It isn't. But
I mean, I think I won Guess Who today at the very end of this episode. But
You did win that.
Sean, if I were to invite you on No Rolls Barred, on Board Game Club, the most hallowed show on No Rolls Barred, would you take it seriously?
yes, I would, and I feel like I would be significantly less successful as I am here.
Well then, let me think about that. Patrick Kennedy says, can't watch live this week as my wife and I welcomed a baby girl named Amelia into the world yesterday. Excited to see Mayor Sully and the rest of you between diaper changes. Thanks for all the laughs over the years, Plumpy, Jam That Jam, and Baby That Baby. Baby That Baby, congratulations. Amelia is a wonderful name, and I'm sure you guys are going to be a wonderful family. Congratulations.
Well done.
Rob Burwell says, I fucking love Sully on No Rolls Barred, so I'm excited he's on QuizzleMania. I'm pulling for him, even though it's probably a bleak horse to attach myself to, but at least the bits will be gold. Hashtag Sully Malia. A bleak horse. Sully.
That sounds like something my mum has written in or something like that.
Yeah, she's tied to you, unfortunately, with familial. The bleak horse. What a great term, mate. Like, generally, that's your wrestling nickname right there.
She's like,
That
well,
is really
at least
good.
he's funny.
The bleak horse. Oh, I'm so happy. MK96 saying, if you like awesome parodies, please go join the Hillywood Show's Patreon. We are trying to make the Good Omens parody happen. We need your help to make it happen. Go check their YouTube channel. It's worth it. Paid ad. I hope it works for you. Jonathan Hedman has said, best quiz ever. Would Sully like to tell him what his job is in this town?
Oh, in this particular town, it would be essentially a jobber to the rest of QuizzleMania. It's essentially what my job is here. Yeah, definitely.
You've woken up to discover that you are the jobber. Nate S. Sully should get 30 points for being the True People's champ. He puts butts, surgically enhanced or not, in the seats. That Chris Baldwin says, hey guys, first time Ultra Chat, long time watcher, keep up the great work, hashtag FTF, hashtag Jam That Jam. Danny G says it's midway through right now, and although he's not doing great at the minute, I'm fully expecting a massive Sully comeback. I do hope this hasn't aged terribly by the time you read this. Also, congrats on completing the dissertation, Nugget. Absolutely, congratulations on that.
Thank you. No, honestly, it was the most stressful period. We just have to start writing 10,000 words. So to get it done is a massive, massive relief. I'm nearly done with education. So
I completely chickened out of doing a dissertation at university. It was the last class because I did bafflingly law at university. And mine was the last year where they gave you the choice. You either do 6 exams rather than 5, or you do 5 and a dissertation. And I was like, I'll take the exams. It's fine. Adam will worry about that when it comes time to revise. So everyone else was killing themselves over the dissertations, and didn't bother me.
So I wasn't supposed to do one. I signed up to do this like long film, not film, but like you had to do like a documentary on like a political event or something. So I signed up for that, but that was like a group project. So you couldn't do that with COVID. So it was a last minute, oh, you got to write 10,000 words. So I was like, what can I do that I'm interested in? I'll write it about wrestling. And I don't know how I pulled it off, but I did. Hey,
fair.
I wish I could have done a dissertation instead of my final school video documentary. To be honest,
it wasn't very positive about wrestling, it must be said. It did make me quite sad in parts, but it's done now.
You've done it, and that's the important thing. Nate S says, Louis learned a hard lesson today. If you want to be champ, you got to come prepared. Bring your puffersy. Don't hesitate. OFE, jam that jam. Charles Berg says, I'm going to say something nice about everyone. Malcolm, you seem like a tremendous hugger. Sully, you have a really warm aura. Nugget, you work your butt off.
Oh boy.
And show real poise. Adam, you're a pillar of wrestling YouTube. And Sean, you're not a complete asshole.
Yeah. That was you telegraphed it, pal. You telegraphed it.
Sometimes the predictable ending is the correct ending. Jet Baumgartner says, always enjoy the live stream with you guys. Just wondering what's everyone's favorite B-show pay-per-view of all time. My personal favorite is Armageddon. Always love the set and atmosphere of that pay-per-view. Keep up good work. I guess Money in the...
Yeah.
Not like a single one.
Right.
I would probably say No Way Out 2001. Probably. Or like if it's like a format, does Money in the Bank count as a top 5 now? Is that officially?
Yeah, it's a big maybe.
It's more important than Survivor Series, honestly. Like,
I mean, honestly, it's more important than like SummerSlam, even.
Yeah.
How about that?
In terms of like in terms of what it should be.
I mean,
does anyone else miss a B movie pay-per-view format or a specific B show that they really, really loved?
Yeah, Over the Limit was really good.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's like the worst one.
Nope. They had Daniel Bryan versus CM Punk. Legendary match. McIntyre Kingston, that IC title match, underrated. No. Batista went through the floor at the end of a pay-per-view. Oh, it was legendary. Loved it.
Bash at the beach. That John Cena Laurinaitis match.
Bash at the beach. The ones where it actually took place at the beach.
Or just a cool beach set, like playing WCW Revenge and having the beach set was kind of cool. I would like that.
Backlash 2000 is pretty good. Definitely on. I know you guys reviewed it, so
yeah.
I was waiting for you to do the plug, but you didn't do the plug. It was very disappointing.
Just do it Fightful.com. Yeah, that's all.
Backlash missing the hooks, like that is something like. Yeah,
I just miss unique sets, honestly.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I didn't used to. I was like, what's it matter? And then when they busted a couple out, I was like, okay, yeah, I missed this. And they do feel like just progressively more lazy all the time. They being WWE, like it's just one of those things they got lazy with.
The WrestleMania 35 set will never be forgiven for just being a
big
screen.
Telly.
Big screen.
Look at the size of my telly. Come on over. We'll play Call of Duty on my massive telly. Freddie Howell says Tempest is the Kurt Angle of SRS and Luke's Rock Austin. Okay. Tempest is Kurt Angle to Sean Ross Sapp and Luke's Rock Austin. We all know he's the best. He just doesn't sell enough merch to get in the main event. Also, Titus O'Neil is a wonderful human being. That's true. Oh, Tempest, you are. Yeah, you're the hard worker. You're the trivia machine, shall we say?
Hey man, anytime I can be compared to Kurt Angle, I will take it.
I was going to say it's not a bad comparison.
Yeah.
All right, so Sadie6969 Deegan says, "Alt chatting again, so we can have the 1 minute round again." I read the comments. People didn't like it, but thank you very much for ultra chatting in. But I need to see Ollie and Laurie do it. Shout out to Tempest being very offended. Louis, I love that mask man. Also, shocked to no one, the Dong Lord, King Senpai, is victorious once again. Fuck that, fuck out, fuck everyone. MK96 says, hello everyone from Kuwait. Adam, I've been watching your video since the Cultaholic days. Thank you for making the world. That's just it. Thank you for making the world. You're welcome. Only
Adam is God.
only took me 6 days.
He thinks you made the world.
Don't anyone tell him. Don't tell him. I can get that's fine. You're welcome. Jason Canty says, tomorrow's my birthday. I'm hoping for a Nugget win. Sorry. Better luck next year. Zach Robinson says, wonder if SRS would be willing to trade his Great O'Shawn costume for one of Sully's hairbrain products. How much is a pain ladder worth these days? Having beard lattes are pretty flavorful. Please come back to QuizzleMania, Sully. It's been a blast having you. Yes, I'm sure we'll be having Sully back at some point in the future. HCB says, hi guys. I hope by the time this is read, Sully has become detective and talked about his trip to the horse racing. My gaming theme question is, what board game would be great with a wrestling theme? Hashtag jam that jam. Hashtag get on board. First of all, there's a pet. Hello, who is this?
I really shouldn't say this out loud, but his name is Oliver.
Hi, Oliver.
Yeah.
Oliver.
Legitimately, Shoots and Ladders would be fun. It's like you're getting a push. Nope, you're not. Sliding all the way down.
50-50 booking.
Is Shoots and Ladders just Snakes and Ladders?
Yes.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay.
WWE have already released WWE Monopoly. They've already released WWE Guess Who. There is a game called Road to WrestleMania, a board game we actually have. It's somewhere in my flat. I don't know where it is, but we'll be playing that when we can all get in the same room. Why not? But there is actually another WWE board game which is supposed to be good, which is like an actual like roll and move and fight game. I can't remember what it's called, but it's supposed to be decent.
That specific game is how I got into wrestling.
What? The Superstar Showdown game? Is that what it's called?
Something like that, yeah.
The one that randomly has Big E in it as like one of the playable characters. This was like 5 years ago.
Okay, perhaps not, but there was definitely like a WWE board game where you got to be wrestlers and like go around a board and all that shit. And it was how I got into wrestling because my two little characters I got to be were Edge and Rey Mysterio, and you can clearly see a lot of influence from those two.
Board games are the best, man. Brian Doyle says, hey guys, I hope you are all doing well and have been getting vaccinated. I'd love to. They haven't offered, but as soon as they do, I will.
Without being rude, you're next, aren't you?
I'm sorry?
He's saying you're old.
Sorry, Goldberg?
Aren't they doing like 32s next, like in like 2 weeks? But
maybe.
Like,
I might be getting a text shortly because I am a 33-year-old man. Yes, I'm hoping so. You're probably going to be on the Johnson & Johnson single shot, you bloody millennial. Sorry,
to get blood clots.
Sean, stop spreading anti-vax.
No, I mean, I'm not. I'm fully vaccinated. I'm super excited. It's just...
No, I know what you mean. So, Brian, also, since it went so well the last time I asked this, I'll ask again. What bar are your illustrious guests this evening? Hashtag jam that jam, hashtag fuck that fuck, hashtag outfuck everyone. Well, I definitely think that we're looking at some sort of either milk tray or twirl with Muscle Man Malcolm decked in the all purple. Probably the milk tray just because the purple and white. Sully, you're a tricky one, aren't you? Sully,
Ferrero Rocher.
Well, Ferrero Rocher's gold, Louis. It's all about the color scheme. Sully, stand up for us. Give us a 12.
Well, to be honest, this is not going to be helpful at all because I'm dressed in all black.
Ah, you are all black. I guess you would be a green and black's dark chocolate then.
Yeah. I mean, or an after 8.
An after 8. Very good shout. Louis is a Milky Bar, both in spirit and in appearance.
Absolutely.
The Milky Bars are on him. And Sean, not sure about Sean. White packaging.
It's difficult. There aren't that many chocolate bars.
What about Oliver?
Oliver?
Oliver is he's an after 8 as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, because there's no gray. Well, it's not
No.
gray. It's technically
Not
blue,
aesthetically
but,
pleasing wrapping there would be.
Total Destruction says, great to see Malcolm back for another episode. How is Ollie doing at the hospital? He's doing fine. Everything is okay. Has he finished in the intensive care unit? Question to all. If you each could book one dream match, who would feature any number of stipulations, any number of wrestlers, sorry, and what stipulations?
Rikishi versus Ollie Davis. Stink face match.
Isn't it weird how the
I
only
missed the
stink
question.
face match in WWE pay-per-view history didn't have Rikishi in it?
Very fortunately. Very glad that it didn't.
I
But
missed the question. So, what possible answer could be Ollie Davis versus Rikishi in the
dream
stipulation?
match.
Dream match,
Dream
basically.
match.
Oh, it was a sarcasm.
I think currently, genuinely, I think my dream match might be Walter Bryan. Just because I'm really like the story, and I think there's no better storyteller or like narrative ring general than Daniel Bryan. And there's no special attraction in wrestling like Walter, just in terms of like, he gives you a different match from everyone else. That is so fucking rare.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I wouldn't.
Walter and Roman. I just think it'd be something to behold. I'm not sure how they would mesh because they both need to kind of be the alpha to make their stuff work. But I think it'd be interesting, and I like both a lot.
Muscle Man.
I want Umaga and Jacob Fatu from MLW.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
a good shout.
What a
That's
great
great.
shout.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, Total Destruction.
Jacob Fatu's going places. Jacob Fatu is he's going to be big.
When even Jim Cornette likes you, you know you're doing something right. John C. has said, I'd love to request a special happy birthday to my wife, Jessica. We won't be able to watch live, but we will watch later tonight. Thank you all. And as always, keep on jamming that jam. Happy birthday, Jessica.
Happy birthday, Jessica.
Ooh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Nate Williams says, Shauna has actually thanked me on Twitter for compliments directed towards QuizzleMania. Super nice guy. It is annoying that Sean is nice. It would be nice if he lived his gimmick, but unfortunately, Sean is actually a good human being, which sucks. But yeah, Sean has actually thanked me on Twitter for compliments directed towards QuizzleMania. Super nice guy. Also, shout out to my personal wrestling content creation homes, Daily DDT, and the Wrestling Mat podcast. Denver Bolton says, Adam, any chance of a list with the best, worst custom stipulation matches? Punjabi Prison, Nigerian Drum, and the Kennel from Hell match. Yeah, that sounds like that's a decent worst stipulations ever.
Nigerian drum fight wasn't bad. It was just a no DQ match.
What was the stipulation? It's
It was
a
no
no
DQ.
DQ match. Yeah.
They didn't know what it was going to be until like the day before.
I just can't believe there were so many drums and literally no one got hit with a drum.
Yeah.
Like, am I mad? Like, don't get me wrong. I know it would have been just like that whole Miracle on 34th Street fight shit they do every holiday season. But how do you have the match named after Nigerian drums, have Nigerian drums at ringside, and no one gets hit with one?
Beyond that, it's like, I love Apollo Crews, but they had him lose 6 intercontinental title shots before that. It's like, why not maybe 5 less?
I don't know. Matt Hirsch says, was really hoping Pain Ladders would sneak their way into this list, but still one of my favorite crossovers ever. Hashtag People's Champ. Your boy Rello says, greeting from Kansas. Got a random question. True or false? Stone Cold and Undertaker are locks for Mount Rushmore of wrestling. In other words, any other wrestlers can be up there, but those two should be up there automatically. What do you think? Hashtag JTJ. Tempest. You're being very vocal.
Yeah. Mount Rush, like if you're going like the 4 biggest, most important names or faces in wrestling, like that is literally like the most exclusive you can get. And I always feel like such a jackass like saying this, but like wrestling exists outside of America, and El Santo and Ricky Dozan both would have to be on that list just for the incredible amount of cultural significance they have to Mexico and Japan. Like they're bigger stars in Mexico and Japan than Hulk Hogan is here. Like,
No, for sure. El Santo was, Mexican Superman. Like he was he was a brand as big as Superman is in the Western world. Yeah.
If you're also talking significance, Vince has to be on the list.
Yeah.
Like Vince, like probably number one.
I would probably agree.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
And then probably Hogan.
Maybe Hogan. I mean, Austin made more money.
Yeah.
Selling out arenas.
Austin, I would be much more okay with having. Like, if someone said Austin's in the Mount Rushmore, I wouldn't argue it. Undertaker, like, he's the Undertaker. He's amazing, but I think Vince, Ricky Dozan, and El Santo are above him.
You know, like similar to what you said, like, Undertaker's amazing, but he's amazing in that wrestling bubble. Like, I think if you think about, like, we all love him, and I know people would know him, but I think when people ask the Mount Rushmore, they're like, oh, Chris Jericho's on there. And I'm like, listen, he's good. Like, he's very, very good. But, like, has he changed wrestling?
You got to break through.
Yeah.
Do we have any dissenting opinions before I move along?
No.
I mean, it should be like the top like faces of the company to me. So it would just go like Hogan, Brock, Austin, Cena. They're just the biggest stars in the
in WWE wrestling, for
in
sure.
America, at least. Like, I would say that.
Sully for President says, question for Sully. What acting jobs have you done so far which we might know you from? Will we be seeing you in any Broadway musicals or the MCU anytime soon? Also, how do you know Adam? Hi, everyone else. You're not really important, though. Tempest is all right.
Thanks.
In terms of acting jobs I've done, sweet, fuck all that you would know. Absolutely, some fringe theatre and some really rubbish tours. Will you see a Broadway musical? Probably not. The MCU, that would be great. And me and Adam, we met playing a role-playing game. And I played as a character called Splain Victoria, who she was horrible.
Yes, she was.
Horrible. It was really awful. And then we started playing board games together. It was great fun.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
WrestleScope says, Louis, you better not lose this, but don't let the Wrestling Daily family down. We never let you live this down if you lose. Sean Ross Sapp, Ollie Davis will never be the biggest ass of Wrestle Talk, no matter the implants. Egg that good egg. Jam sucks. No Rolls Barred meme says, had to support No Rolls Barred's champion, Sullivan Bo Brown. You did great. Catching a bit on my break. Thank you guys for the great show. Adam Blamplate says, Sully may not have won, but Sully will always be the people's champion. Malcolm talks a good game, but can never back it up. He is quickly becoming QuizzleMania's version of cult leader Bray Wyatt. Holy shit, Adam Blamplate, making enemies all over.
Wow.
I'll head over to you for a retort.
It came from a plate, right?
That's a plate. Yeah, that's a plate's opinion.
Oh yeah, it's a plate's opinion. I mean, I don't really care about stuff from Dollar General, so I don't. I don't care. I just don't care. All right, just Bray Wyatt was world champion, so I'll take it. Sure, why not?
Damn straight. Fuck that plate. Brian Doyle says, Sean, did Dan Housen tell you in advance that he'd be wearing a beekeeper suit to Toy headquarters before you interviewed him? Also, Adam, could you be so kind as to show a snippet of Andy's Kelly punishment?
So now that he's done the out of character Conan thing, he does do stuff out of character here and there. But I was talking to him and saying, hey, I would love to interview you at Toy Vomit. And I got a message back that said, I'm buying a beekeeper suit. And I thought that was in character. I thought he was in character replying to me as Danhausen, I'm buying a beekeeper suit. And I showed up and he had a fucking beekeeper suit on. So I guess so.
Let's get him on QuizzleMania. Dirty Rich says, tuning in after a long, hard day's work, watching the Dong Lord Sean Ross Sapp go for 4 in a row. Absolutely fuck that fuck. Jam that fucking jam. I'll always be around to support Fightful and Wrestle Talk for their amazing work and all the laughs. Sully, quick question. I've just realized, do you know what Jam That Jam is all about?
Yes, I do, because I've been watching a lot of Parts of Unknown ever since this channel started, and I saw the Hulk Hogan tattoo, which is just fantastic. Oh, it's so good. It's terrible. So good.
There it is.
All that merch for that tattoo.
Money can't buy taste.
I'm getting a tattoo because of that stupid tattoo.
Someone asked in the comments, Tempest, for an update.
Yeah, tattoo shops aren't open. As soon as they will, like the design's basically done, but we'll get to it when it's safe.
Fair. Brutality says, just want to say hi to the boys since I've been gone, especially my main man, Mr. Sean. His long hair looked crap. Lol, much love. Donated $10 says, what is your dream mixed gender match? Mine would be Yokozuna versus Alexa Bliss in a frog splash match. Jesus wept. I don't know if I got one.
I think Shayna or Asuka versus Brian.
That'd be nice. I'd watch Asuka. Brian, that'd be fun. Anyone else have any advance before I move along?
Well, Charlotte versus Ric Flair for the absolute banter.
Charlotte versus Rick would be hilarious. Actually, I think that's my favorite.
They both get
them
tied.
both in their prime. Yeah,
Both get tied on 16 titles.
No, absolutely not in their prime. No way.
right now.
Io versus
Ray. Great
That sounds
shout.
fun.
Right, Rabbi Joe 316 says Sully's demise is exactly why That's My Line is the best round. By the way, Adam, you should definitely book Brock's retirement. Patrons make it happen. By the way, you've had 2/3 of GAW, and the last one is now free. Yes, she is. That would be very, very nice if we could get Mickey James at QuizzleMania. The bad one, Ryan B. Bad, says Luke and the other three will be like when Bulldog teamed with Mean Street Posse for Survivor Series. Get them to 15K and we'll see what happens. David O'Halloran says, do you think any of the recently released WWE stars will end up in AEW in July? Samoa Joe is the obvious choice, but he may not be clear. Yes.
Yeah.
For sure. At least one of them will.
I think Iconics will do.
Iconics. Yeah.
Honestly, all the women who were released should get signed, really anywhere. But if AEW was smart, I would sign all of them. They're all fantastic.
I would
James.
get the fucking checkbook out for Mickey James. Like, pull her away from NWA for sure.
A bona fide legend in your women's division, would be such an asset right now. And their women's division is getting, pretty good right now. And it can get that much better. Instantly, if you sign those 4 people.
And their talent is young. Imagine having someone like Mickey, who, I presume would take a Serena Deeb kind of role where she wrestles, but also helps out. Having her, I think she would be just as valuable behind the scenes as she would on screen. And I think that's ultimately what you want out of a talent. So, yeah, for me, she would be, I think even more than Samoa Joe. I think AEW needs Mickey more than they need anyone that was released.
I actually agree with that. I think they need Mickey more than they need Samoa Joe, but they should get both.
Yes.
Brett Harvey 007 says, love seeing Sully on here. What's everyone's favorite board game? Recently, my group started playing Betrayal Legacy, and we adore it. Jam that jam. #SullyMania. Mine is famously Cosmic Encounter. We'll go to Sully next because I think he's slightly more versed in board games. But Sully, what's your favorite board game?
I mean, Cosmic Encounter is definitely up there because it is bloody amazing. I'd say, actually, you know what? Blood and the Clock Tower has become my favorite board game. It's so much fun to play. As fun as it is to watch, it's just as fun to play. It's great.
Fair fucks with that. Tempest, do you have a favorite board game?
I do. My favorite board game is Ticket to Ride. There are a few of them that are up there, but I love how fast-paced Ticket to Ride is. Even if someone fucks with what you're doing, you can still make a decision and do stuff. Whereas Settlers of Catan was up there for a long time, but there's a lot of if they just don't roll the dice that you need, you just kind of sit there and aren't playing for a while. But Ticket to Ride's so quick, I love it.
Louis, do you have a favorite board game?
I quite like. I know it's not like a board game, but backgammon's quite good.
You know what? Backgammon's bloody fine, is what it is. It's a classic that's good. Sean,
I mean, I legitimately like the classic elementary games like Pop-O-Matic Trouble and shit like that.
Wait, what? What's it called?
Trouble? Where you pop the little dice and you got the little spots?
Frustration. All right.
Oh,
we call it frustration.
I knew what you were talking about, Sean.
Yeah.
MuscleManMalcolm, do you have a favorite board game, sir?
I mean, I'm a powerlifter, so I go to the gym. But
now, I'm not sure what you're insinuating there, but Sullivan Bo Brown can lift you above his head and do squats.
Oh, yeah.
All my free time, if it's not Pop Tropica, because that's not a board game. I don't know, Candyland. I don't.
It's fun. I like
I
Candyland.
like Candyland. It's fun stuff.
That's fair. We are reinforcing the stereotype of jocks versus nerds, but it's fine.
Yeah.
We'll take it.
In terms of funny board game name trivia in other countries, Boggle, as it is known in Britain and I believe the United States as well, in Germany is known as "Hey man, why are you so mad?"
What is it really?
Yeah, genuinely, that's the German name for it. It's "Hey man,
That's
why are you so
awesome.
mad?"
It's only game. Why you have to be mad?
Oh,
That was
Russia.
that was a Russian.
It's a
accent.
Russian. That was a
I
full-on,
know.
very good
I
Russian
know.
accent.
I'm aware. It's a reference.
Tariq Ali says, last Ultra Chat for me. Since Sully is a wrestling fan, out of left field, I was wondering what match hooked the lads on wrestling. For me, it was Roman Lesnar at WrestleMania 31. It cemented me as a full-time wrestling fan. I would probably say Cactus Jack Triple H. And that was, if not that, then Rock versus Triple H at Backlash 2000. Those were like that's when I first started to kind of understand what wrestling was. And those two matches are my first memories.
It wasn't the match itself, but it was Clash of the Champions 10 inside the cage because I saw Ric Flair standing on top of one corner, the Great Muta on another, and then Sting trying to scale the cage. And I was like, this shit rules.
Honestly, I hate to say it looking back on it, but Team Cena versus Team Nexus at SummerSlam 2010.
Fine. The build to the match was great.
No. The match.
Oh, that's a different story.
I was 9 and I loved it. I was like, these Nexus guys are pricks. They're pricks. Come on, Cena.
Sullivan Bo Brown. What got you into the fine art of wrestling?
I don't know if I could pin it down to a match because I was only about 6 when I got into it, but I think probably anything to do with Mick Foley and The Rock. There's something about The Rock that I loved him so much. Yeah, anything with those two, probably. The thing is as well is that I did not grow up watching any pay-per-views. I didn't ever need Dolly Dosh to do that. Didn't ever need
Any Dolly Dosh.
Any Dolly Dosh to do that. So I just watched Raw every week. But yeah, anything with Mick Foley and The Rock. That was just loved it.
Muscle Man?
Okay, so like two things, right? So it was both from like Night of Champions 2009. The triple threat of Orton, Cena, and Triple H. Not because of the match at all. I don't really even know who won that, honestly. But like the build to it, just because like all the stars are such big names. I'm like, wow, Cena had like an 8-bit shirt on, so that was cool. Triple H was all like huge and buff, so that was cool. And Orton was all like skinny and tattooed. And I was like, he looks like a dick. And then the other match was Punk and Hardy because I hated Punk so much that he kept me on wrestling forever. I love him for it.
Feud of the year, man. Absolutely.
Great stuff. Yeah, I had two moments that were happening right after each other. One was Jeff Hardy doing the swanton off the 30-foot thing, like the scaffolding onto Randy Orton.
Yeah.
And then like a few weeks later, like I was hooked. I was watching it, but then Shawn Michaels and Jeff Hardy had a match on Raw that was like a really great match right before No Way Out 2008, and Jeff Hardy beat him. And I was like, Jeff Hardy was my guy, but I was like, oh my God, Jeff Hardy's the coolest wrestler in the world. And I was like really hooked after that.
Did that inspire the purple hair?
No, if people haven't seen, my hair is purple. No.
Oh, I like that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
He's only done that to prove to people that he's not bald, as the comments seem to think that he's bald.
Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from. People keep it's like I'm beating them. It's a symbiotic relationship. They troll me.
Because whenever someone shaves their head, they put the mask on. It's punk, man. Uptown Avondale says, big thanks to No Rolls Barred. My Blood on the Clock Tower Discord played its first game on April 11th. We played 19 total games so far, and each one had someone ask, are you evil? Sullivan is the patron saint of our games. Oh, and we're playing Bad Moon Rising in just under 2 hours. Oh, that is saying something. Bad Moon Rising is a monster. We'll get to that. Brian Doyle says, I know it goes without saying, but fuck Drake Wirtz for spreading bullshit anti-mask conspiracy theories. Please, for love of all that's holy, wear a mask.
FightfulSelect.com for that story.
Indeed. Sadie6969 Deegan says, here's a super chat specifically for Sean Ross Sapp.
Thank you. Thanks. After she turned on me earlier, I greatly appreciate it. Please subscribe to FightfulSelect.com, YouTube.com/Fightful. PayPal me at Sean Ross.
I don't know what happened there. So it says, here is a super chat specifically for Sean Ross Sapp. He is a big brain, smart boy, and this is in all caps, and I didn't betray him. He is the greatest QuizzleMania champion of all time, and he's not at all a pouty little baby.
Yes.
Also, I love you, Tempest. Let him on no rolls barred.
Okay. I'm glad that she made sure to say I'm not a pouty little baby, because that was very important to me.
Kane Wardle.
I'm not going to campaign for myself to be put on things, but I mean, if y'all wanted to let me play Blood on the Clock,
it worked for me. They made a petition, which I didn't
looks like
reach.
a lot of fun.
You didn't reach it, Gloria. That's true.
Shut up, guys. I'm trying to get on Blood on the Clock Tower. It looks like so much fun.
Start a grassroots Twitter campaign. It always works. Generally it got Sully on QuizzleMania. I didn't put the dots together until people were like, we got Sully on QuizzleMania, and then everyone just kept atting me about it. Kane Wardle says, got a board game a while ago called Super Club that is a football soccer based dice and team building game that I really enjoy. No one has done a review online, but everyone I played with has said they enjoy it, even if they detest football. Oh, very nice. Sean Wallace 3 says, hey guys, hope you're all well. First for SRS, I finally got around to subscribing to Fightful Select. Adam, I don't play many board games, but I did play a great Pokemon Indigo League board game. Are there any video game based board games you would recommend? Brilliant one called XCOM. XCOM is also a great video game, but also there's a really good board game about it. Please have Tempest on Plumbing.
I didn't do that.
Oh, Tempest, get out of our chat.
I didn't do that.
We got Sullivan to 1,500 followers on Twitter. That's
nice. That's very well done. If you want to see me actually do some content at all, my Instagram is Sullivan Brown, and I'm a lot more active on that. Yeah.
Follow you right now, Sully.
Thank you.
Norin Rad says, always love QuizzleMania, but Sully makes it even better. At some point, we will all realize his interstellar kissing policy makes all the sense in the world. # eat shit, Blair. Mad Dan 87 says, such a big mask for Sean Ross twat. All hail the Dong Lord. Fuck that, fuck Jack Nap Jam. Cyclone says, not to make Adam jealous or anything, but Paddington 2 was partially filmed in my hometown, mostly just down the road from me. I managed to chat with Hugh Grant and Jim Broadbent after they wrapped for the day. Genuinely lovely men. A gorgeous film. Very jealous. Total Destruction says, superb QuizzleMania. Big thank you as always, Adam. Adam, you're superbly great at the How Adam Would Book. Are we going to get How Adam Would Book Vince's illegitimate son, keeping the focus on Mr. Kennedy as an option for the patrons to vote on? No, I've already done it. Check it out. It's in What Culture's backlog. The bad one, Ryan B. Bad, says, Winnie the Pooh is a better bear than Paddington. Fight me. Oh, how rustles my jimmies. Flame Inc. says, Adam, since you grew up in Jersey, did you grow up with Yogg's cast sips? Also, SRS, what is your opinion on Paul versus Mayweather? Everyone else, what's your favorite video game? I did not. Well, maybe I did. Maybe Sips grew up in Jersey. I don't know who that is, but I'm sure they are great. SRS, what's your opinion on Logan Paul versus Floyd Money Mayweather?
I mean, Logan doesn't train nearly as much as Jake, and even if it were Jake, he'd get fucking destroyed. I know a lot of you all don't watch MMA, but he did an exhibition fight against a guy named Tenshin Nasukawa, who was a really bad dude. And the moment Tenshin Nasukawa hit him, he's like, nah, fuck this, and knocked him out. That was that. That was a wrap, and that was it.
The thing is, that pay-per-view is going to bring in so much money.
Oh, yeah.
I'd probably do it.
I love it.
I'd get the shit beaten out of me.
I'm all for the freak show fights. I mean, quite frankly, that stuff draws a lot more people to our MMA side than actual MMA coverage does.
Yeah, Mayweather McGregor, one of the most successful. Yep. Yeah, like why not? I would pay money to see Logan Paul get sparked out by
even Logan Paul KSI was huge.
Yes,
and they're like two amateurs.
I didn't know who either one were before that, and I had to know because it was a gigantic fight.
All right. Do we have a favorite board video game from the chats? We've got like 6 or 7 more Ultra chats.
Sunset Riders.
Sunset Riders. Celeste.
I'm not allowed to answer this question.
Yeah, you FIFA nerd.
Moneyball.
Sully, do you have a favorite video game?
Oh, The Last of Us. The Last of Us is amazing.
You're quite right. It's beautiful. Quite right too. Tarek Ali says, as a German Arab, I know the difference between doner and shawarma. Doner is lamb meat with veggies in Turkish flatbread. Shawarma is chicken with sour veggies in thin flatbread. And by the way, best movie is A Clockwork Orange. Love you guys. Good night. Chris says, from Sully's Mandy actor page, he does a Southern Belle accent. This I need to hear, as I'm sure it will be pants. You're my favorite new find, Sully, on the interweb. Thank you so much for being a brilliant human.
Oh, I'll do a Southern Belle accent for you. I don't mind doing that. No, I don't mind doing that at all. You won't even have to pay me to do that. I'll do a Southern Belle. Oh, yes, I will. I'll do it for free. I will. No.
I thought my window was down and my neighbor was just outside talking.
I was about to say, Sean Ross Sapp is just having all sorts of emotions right now.
Thought I soundproofed this room. What's going on here?
Wonderful. Thank you, Sully. Spoonman Abrahams has just donated $10. Thank you so much. Nate S says, speaking of Paddington, if Denise doesn't make a Sullivan Bow Brown Bear to go with Spluke and Blamplate, her and Sully's friendship would be over. Razvan says, congratulations to SRS. Had a lovely time. Do Sully and Malcolm know the meaning behind Jam That Jam? Yes, they do. Mr. Big Pips has had a lovely evening with you chaps. You kept the last coming of the last year and we love you for it. Can I get a birthday shout out for my girlfriend Sophie for Friday? And also she wants to know what Sully's mug is and where he got it from. First of all, happy birthday for Friday, Sophie. Hope you have a wonderful day.
Sully, what's your mug for Friday, Sophie?
This mug is a lovely whale. Look at this whale. Isn't it adorable? It's hard to see because of my powerful lights. But yeah, it's a lovely little whale. I don't know where it's from. No, it just says it's dishwasher safe. But it is an adorable whale. If you can come up with a name for it, that would be great.
The internet will. Don't you worry about that. Shiva Wilding says the whole Mount Rushmore question should be personal. Mine would be Jeff Hardy, Raven, Sasha Banks, and Io Shirai. The first two for getting me into wrestling, second two for getting me back into it after an 8-year hiatus. BX Phantom says definitely was a treat seeing Sullivan on QuizzleMania after becoming a huge fan of his on No Rolls Barred. By the way, Adam, I want to thank you for your video recommendation on Chronicles of Crime. I enjoyed it so much I purchased both of them. Fantastic. I'm really glad. Chronicles of Crime is not for everyone, but if you enjoy the system, there's a lot of Chronicles of Crime out there. So really glad you got into it. Sully, our mods are saying the whale mug is from Asda.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
How have they done that?
Hannah M says, I hope Sean gives you all shirts with his face on them for your birthday. And finally, final ultra out of the night, Adam Blamplate says, MuscleMan Malcolm, don't come for the plate until you have more followers than me. Your promo game is WWE 2K20. Mine's WWF No Mercy. Pick your game up, bro. Open brackets. I am joking, close brackets.
Also, happy birthday to our mod over in Fightful, Hannah, who I did send a shirt with a picture of my face on it for her birthday.
I did see that, and it was incredibly funny.
Yeah, tell her great. I'm sorry for killing her in Among Us.
No, she had it coming.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind then. Tell her I'm glad.
That is us. Thank you so much. We've had a lot of fun. It's been a very stupid QuizzleMania. Thank you to Sean Ross Sapp, who is our wonderful champion. We'll see him in 2 weeks. Thank you so much to the returning MuscleMan Malcolm. Genuinely always a pleasure to have you, sir. One of the most positive and charismatic people in wrestling YouTube today. Thank you to Sullivan Bo Brown. It's been a movement. Sully Mania is here. You are fancy and kind.
This is Henry Godwin's bucket.
Look at that. A little slot bucket. Stay fancy, stay kind. Thank you so much to Nugget. You're good on you.
And I will be back, hopefully, once Wrestling Daily hits 15K. And we can do war games. I'm not, it's going to be anarchy for you to run, but I'm looking forward to it.
Do my
I'm
best.
glad no one brought up my hat.
It's the whole bit. You just no sell it. That is the sheer joy of it. Good luck. Good night. We love you very much. Goodbye, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks. You're the best. Jam that jam.